This episode of the Esoteric Order of Roleplayers is brought to you by the generosity of our backers on Patreon. Thirsty for complex narratives, in-depth characters, and lots of laughs? Support our ability to bring you consistent excellence. Patreon supporters gain instant access to us via our Discord channel, and higher levels get cool swag and secret recordings from the vault. Your support helps pay for the costs of running the Order and ensures that we can keep going week after week to bring you our unique brand of actual play RPG goodness. Help us get to our next goal, and you can game with members of the Order and become part of the story. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/esotericrp to find out how you can become a backer too. The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present Prophecies of Doom, a RuneQuest Glorantha campaign, with David Larkins as the Game Master.
Cold. Like, he's
Gringle's
gonna
revenge.
wait and wait.
He's gonna wait until actual winter.
Yeah.
Do you think the house will tell him? Maybe the house won't tell him.
No, the house will tell him.
Oh, I don't know. The house is a seeing house, not a telling.
Yeah.
Not 80
Look with your eyes, not with your hands.
Like, if Gringle doesn't know to ask, like, maybe the house only answers questions that are asked. So if Gringle doesn't think to ask if it was us, maybe he'll never know it was us.
Or maybe Gringle will just deduce and be like, duh, was that these a-holes?
Someone magically left this door unlocked.
The house, and the house was like, my master is amazing. I've only existed because of my master.
Yeah, it's true.
So-
That's what it was saying.
I'm trying to think of the bright side here, but
The bright side is I'm probably still alive right now.
I don't want to have to
There is a
Gringle in
75%
half.
chance I'm still alive.
I mean, there's a chance he might, as a, high-level Isseries initiate or lord, be like, oh, you got me. You got me on the legalistics there,
You might like that.
Yeah, you might. It's like, I can't help but admire it, you bastards.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining him like chuckling
I like that
to
version.
himself,
Yeah.
like, oh, you kids.
Yeah.
I was like you once.
Yes.
I would love
I
that.
used to care about things.
Yeah.
As long as I don't have to rip him in half.
Oh, a good old-fashioned double cross.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
That's what I'm hoping for. But we'll see. You cannot already. Oh my god. Okay.
Wow, she's finished. Okay.
Well, hello there.
She's making the rounds.
Yeah.
Tender nosing. Tender nosing.
Here.
So, before we do get into winter phase or don't get into winter phase, as the case may be, just some bookkeeping notes.
Oh,
or whatever.
yes.
So Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve are on Sundays this year.
That they are.
So I figure that's as good an excuse as any to have a little holiday break. So we'll have a little holiday break. And when we come back in the new year, we're going to do something else because right now I am enjoying running this, but it is testing all of my advanced GMing skills.
Oh.
Because this book represents approximately 1/3 or maybe 2/5
What?
of the what will constitute the final release of this edition.
God.
That book is 2/5 of the.
Yes, because there's going to be a monster book, and then there's going to be like a GM pack that has scenarios and a GM screen and some
Gotcha.
other stuff and that kind of thing. It's all going to come in a very attractive slipcase. So
Chaos seems really good at that.
they are, aren't they? So there's a lot of stuff I'm having to fill in from previous editions, like these guys here and this, and these are both different systems, right? So this one's very similar. Second edition RuneQuest, very similar,
But it doesn't encompass all of the things that you're needing it to.
Exactly, and even mechanically, I have to do a little bit of massaging here and there. And then this is HeroQuest, which is a completely different system. So although it has a lot of really great narrative information, there's absolutely no mechanical over that. So it has been
Wait for
challenging.
backup?
Hmm?
You need to wait for backup.
And what I thought was going to happen was that the PDFs were going to come out this month, and now they're saying second quarter of next year.
Jesus.
Yeah. So I'm like, there's no way I can keep doing this for another 4 to 5 months.
Let's just put a pin in it.
Yeah.
We're going to put a pin in it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we'll
Is
come
there
back
like
to
a
it.
tusk or a tooth of some
We'll put a tusk in it. There
or
we
like
go.
an antler of some.
Perfect.
Maybe like a porcupine quill or
Yeah,
something.
there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a bronze pin, like a
Yeah,
hairpin.
yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Because I am really enjoying running it, and I'm enjoying. I know you guys are having a good time. I think you guys are having a good time. And I mean,
I mean, it could always use more Sean Connery,
fine,
but
it's
that's
fine.
just us.
Or Sean Connery. What?
it's good enough for some.
No, I think we're onto something. I just don't know. Like again, it's like we're not able to. I think bring it fully.
We're not able to bring it fully, and I'm sensing that this is a little like Pendragon or a little like Deadlands in that you really want to give it a good 20 sessions minimum to really
Get
settle in.
Yeah.
To it, I mean, even just using this book, since I don't have a digital copy, I have to search it like a heathen, and then
Like a plebe.
like a plebe, and it doesn't have an index, and it's full of all see page XX references because it's not the final copy. So it's like that's why there's all these post-it notes.
Tell us how you really feel, dude.
He's venting a wee bit.
It's like we're back in the 80s.
A little bit, yes. Yeah, actually it is. It's like I'm trying to use the first edition Dungeon Master's Guide. Shade. Anyway, so
What's the delay, by the way? Did they say why?
layout is the bottleneck.
Oh.
Is it too late for them to do the DCC thing with like little, the old dictionary style?
Oh, the
inserts?
tabs?
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll have a decent index by the time
I
it's
like
all
tabs.
said and done. All right, so yeah, not winter phase, but improvement as they call it. So you're gonna roll your checks.
Right.
And remember, you're rolling percentile plus your category modifier to the roll,
Right.
and then you're trying to get higher than what your current skill is.
Fuck yeah.
Well, I think I have.
And then it's how much added to it?
D6.
D6? Oh.
Or you can take a flat 3 if you don't want to leave it up to the dice.
I rolled a 3. I wanted 2 checks.
I know, it's
also
really
learned
hard to
two
get
checks. We were too successful.
Yeah, no, that was not good. All right, well that was a bust.
I'm glad I rolled my 100 now.
Nice.
Wait, we want to be under?
You want to be over.
Over.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
But you subtract.
No, you're going to add the category
Oh,
modifier.
well, right, but if
Yeah.
mine's a -5.
Oh, yes.
But I
Right.
still make
Add
it,
the
so
negative,
that's okay.
yes.
And then I roll a d6.
Look what I
I saw that.
rolled. Check this out.
Yeah, no, only 2 checks.
Yeah, I have 2.
Well, sir, yeah, it was mostly a talkie scenario, wasn't it?
Short winter.
No, I think it's just, it's hard to get them.
And it is hard to get them,
checks.
too.
Because you only get them on what, the...
Special success,
Right.
yeah.
And then in combat.
Yeah.
And in
Yeah.
combat.
Any success in
Any
making
success.
combat.
Any success in combat is
Oh,
a check.
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
See
oopsie.
that?
Wait.
No.
Oh well.
Wait,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now we know.
So
Now
if
we
you
know.
fought, just assume you got a check on your weapons.
The only person who will
Oh,
ever
really?
get a check in combat knows that.
You're the rules minion.
Come on, man.
You're
So any weapon I used in combat, I should.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And the combat skill, or just the weapon you use?
Just the weapon.
Don't. Oh. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Darn.
Very
I'm
kind.
not helping me here.
I know, I'm trying to think, like, I think that was the only one I used. Got a 6 to lance, though.
Very well.
That's nice.
The defending head.
If we see any more centaurs, we'll know what to do.
Spear him right in the ribs.
I find it a little odd that even when you play a healer, you can't get away from being this amazing lancer.
Yeah, that's surprising.
It's another Greg Stafford
She's
game,
like
so-
Well, that's true.
a steed base. You know?
It's the ghost of Kinraid is what it is. Possessing you.
Ghost.
Now, well, speaking of getting checks, you remember also that you can now select 4 occupational or cult skills.
Right.
Give those a check and then roll for them.
Oh,
Oh, that's right, you choose 4.
And it can't be the same.
And they're the ones that we've circled or underlined or whatever.
Right, you're off. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Poor Abe.
I am so useless. I think mine are like dance and intimidate.
But it has to be one you haven't already rolled, is that
It
correct?
could be one you rolled already. It just represents additional experience.
So I'm trying to think, like, what were the things that I wished I had better skills in last time? But they're the ones where if it doesn't have a checkbox.
Right. If it doesn't have a checkbox, you can't
Do
roll
it.
Okay.
Oh.
Still a D6, right?
Mm-hmm. Hunter has animal lore, scan, lore, track, conceal, hide, listen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm aware.
scan is one where.
Yeah, I rolled a 13, so it's not happening.
Oh,
Nope, 12. Wow.
Edie really wants to eat all those power berries.
She does. It's true.
It's giving you a
Alright,
meaningful look.
She's giving me a meaningful look. I am going to. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take
That's
your
good, right?
order really quick.
It's a
I'll be right
lot.
back.
You know what?
Isn't that good or is that bad?
No, you want to fail the rolls, remember? So rolling a 0-8 in this case, not so good.
That's not 108?
No,
Come on.
just an
For
8.
purposes of... Can you remind me what my skills are?
Oh, sure.
I think it's like every single weapon skill. in the game,
I
right?
think that's true, but I just want to make sure that there's
I just
not...
want to make really, really sure.
Well, there might be some non-weapon skill that I'm forgetting about, like...
Intimidate.
that is one of them, yes, maybe. I don't know if that's actually a...
Heavy cav, battle, first aid, ride, listen, all unit weapons, which,
Oh, fuck yeah.
you know, whatever unit weapons you chose. Scan, other weapon, and sing.
So if it's something that I don't have any points in,
Mm-hmm.
oh yeah, no, because I don't have any points in it. But that's something that I can choose to
Train.
right?
Yes.
It's just the ones that have no check boxes
Mhm.
that I can only get by training.
Training, exactly.
Okay.
Mhm.
Just making sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
What do you-
considering when we come back to RuneQuest, letting you guys kind of redo your characters if you want to, either completely new or just kind of give them a little buffing up. Just since we know more about the world now and more about how the system works, we're not kind of going into.
Well, and frankly, there's so many effing skills.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
which ones actually come into play?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
Often or not.
Exactly.
Alright, Edie stared at me the whole time she was peeing. It was
Oh my god.
Did she make unblinking eye contact?
Yes, it was unbelievable. It was just like, why are you looking at me? That's so weird.
Maybe that's what she was thinking the whole time.
Like, why are you looking at me?
So weird.
Turning the tables.
Do you mind?
It's true. No, she did it like, I don't know. It was just weird.
Yeah.
He was weird. Okay.
So, yes, speaking of training, you can train, you can research, which is teaching yourself.
You can train.
Mm-hmm.
What else? You can research, and what else?
Increase the characteristic.
Research. What can we research?
Any skill or rune that can be increased through training can also be increased through research.
Oh wait, can we train our runes? I forgot about that.
Yeah, you can actually. You have to get instruction in it from someone with a higher percentage in the skill than you. So then that determines the cost of the training.
Oh man.
So if I want to increase my death rune,
And what is that at?
84.
Okie dokie.
Just to be the god of death walking around on Earth.
Okay, so you train for a season. If you have a 75 or above, you cannot be trained.
Oh
They
man.
must be improved through experience.
Yep. And you can't use those four, because those are just for cult and.
What's that?
The four that you get to just pick.
Right.
You can't choose runes for
Right, you can't choose runes.
I forget, how do you increase the characteristic?
Okay, let's see.
That one was. The only choice for 2 seasons, right? And you have to pay.
Yeah,
that's right.
Strength, con, dex, size, and charisma can be increased through training or research. Int cannot be increased through non-magical means. Each attempt takes 2 full seasons, during which no other training or research can take place. If done by training, the player rolls 1d3 minus 1 and adds the result to the characteristic. Typically costs 500 lunars to make a training attempt. If done by research, the player must first roll to determine if the research is successful by adding together your maximum roll characteristic value, and then roll against that, blah, blah, blah. And then, if successful, you add 1d3 minus 1 to the characteristic.
I'm just gonna research or something. That's the free one.
Yes, indeed.
Alright.
And that's essentially making a skill check, right?
Let's see here. You can research 1 skill or rune in a season. You must make an experience roll, just as if you had earned a check. If the roll succeeds, you roll 1d6 minus 2 and add the result to the skill or rune, or take a flat plus 1.
Alright. Let's get my orate up to 27.
You need more water?
No, I'm good.
Let's see. D6 minus 2. Yeah, I'll roll for it. Why not?
Why not?
So, for instance,
0.
I could pay someone to help me learn
You could pay someone to help you learn what?
trade talk.
Yes, you could. Yes. What is your trade talk at?
0.
Oh, okay. Great. So that would cost you 10 lunars.
I have that.
Okay.
And sold.
And then let's see. So yeah, you don't have to roll at all. You pay for it and you get it. So you can either roll 1d6 minus 1 or add a flat 2%.
2% or
Let's
2
roll
points?
-1.
Yeah, 2 points.
Alright, that's not bad.
Okay.
Is there a shaman that I can ask to help me learn to improve my prepare corpse?
Your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking dad or.
Yes, of course.
Does
So
he cut you a discounted rate since you're his
no, he's an asshole like that.
Well, you know, it's less lunars and more just in trade. So you
Right.
gotta bring him food.
Exactly. It's shaman hours
Yeah.
rather than cash. What is your prepare corpse skill at?
13.
Great. So that will cost you 30 lunars.
Ooh, ouch. Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't have that, so never mind.
Do you want me to give you the money?
You need a sponsor.
I have.
Well, you can.
Oh. How would that work in game?
I would be like, cool. I want you to
didn't
get
you-
better at your skill, and I'd give you some money. Yeah.
Didn't you get bounty?
Oh yeah. Did you add
Last-
the 15
Yeah, you should have gotten 15 lunars from
at the end of our last?
looting the
I
corpses
sort
of
of
our
think I
fallen
spent
foes.
that on something.
Oh.
What did we buy anything?
Well, because there's that, and also we got rewarded quite a bit from saving all the cows.
Oh yeah, we got 200
right.
lunars worth of whatever.
Right.
Oh,
Did you
From
take
the-
that?
no.
You could have taken like Jade took cows, I think, right?
I got a cow and then cash.
Cow and cash. I think I took a cow and cash also.
Oh, okay.
I
So
think
you
I
should have
got.
money from that.
Yeah.
I think I got 155 lunars for that.
Oh, okay. I did not add that.
I think.
All right.
I'm sorry, we've gotten some loot so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm at like 350, I think, for money.
Oh, okay.
So I think you should have something like.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'll pay my dad.
Okay. Cool. So you can either up it by 2% or roll a d6 minus 1.
Nice.
I'll try the d6. Maybe I'll
Okay.
have better luck with David. Oh, does that count as a
Yeah,
5?
that's fine. That's a.
All right.
Oh good.
Yay.
Can I learn to intimidate?
This one.
Does it have a box next to it?
Yes.
Then yes.
So do I just hang out at the bar practicing with the drunks?
Oh, you want someone to teach you to intimidate?
Mentor.
Yeah, I want to get better at being intimidating.
Yeah, that's fine.
Terrorize everybody at the bar.
How much
for,
do you have to be to
for-
teach someone how to intimidate?
You have to
Well,
like
how much-
it just has to be. It has to be a higher percentage. So what's your intimidate at?
22.
Mine's 29. So I have some tips. Some pro tips.
Yeah, so Eli and I can just hang out at the bar going
Yeah, try
at
to be
each other.
intimidating.
All right, so you're gonna earn 10 lunars because
Oh,
she's
yeah.
gonna pay you for the training.
Or just
If
buy
you'll
the
accept
drinks.
it.
This tiny person half my size who's like,
Yeah.
I
Well-
need you to teach me to be more intimidating, tiny man.
Makes a lot of sense, actually.
Well, I've observed a lot of people,
And you really respect him for holding his own.
and people have intimidated me.
That's it.
So I know what works.
I can just see you in your sort of Bruce Campbell-y way, being like, "Listen, lady, when you're as puny as I am."
Yeah, I've been on the receiving end of many an intimidate.
Right.
So I will show you what works and what doesn't.
Yep.
It works just as well.
Okay.
Well, fine. Give me your pink.
Okay, so I get 10.
It's
So
sort
how
of-
much do I increase? I rolled a D, whatever.
D6 minus 1.
See how successful I've been.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
A 4.
So that would be 3.
Yeah.
Also, that reminded me, all you guys got a little reputation bump from
Okay.
your last
That's true. I don't
thing.
think we did that.
So I determined it was a +3.
Okay.
Plus 3.
Wow.
Moving on up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Up to 14.
I'm at 16.
Okay.
I don't want to do it since we're going to be stopping and for a considerable amount of time, but I love the idea at some point of spending the 2 seasons training to be bigger, even bigger than I already am.
Yeah.
Put
Yeah.
my size up to 19.
Yeah.
Hitting that protein powder.
Yeah.
All right. So, I think that's it, right? Good?
She'll have a boss part. David was asking why I wasn't just using my little Japanese lady as my eraser, and I said, because then she'll have a bald spot.
That's
or I erase
true.
with her.
I always take her head off and I use the little body to erase.
Oh, yeah. Or you can just use the base, I guess.
Yeah, I've used that both.
Then she'll
Yeah.
get shorter and shorter.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so can someone toss me a pencil, please?
No. Come on, now what do you think of that? Is that intimidating?
Yes, I'm learning so much. Yes. Let me try.
Someone asks you for something, don't give it to
No!
That's right.
That's the first step. The second step is you extort money out of them for giving you.
them. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And now you pay me.
Just watch them do shit and then just blackmail them later.
Mhm.
Can I sell the weapons that I took from the lizards that I'm not keeping?
Yeah, of course. What did you take?
So I took the heavy mace. I think I took all the weapons, so I'm happy to share the loot amongst the group because I think no one else wanted to pick them up.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I picked up all of them.
Okay.
I would like to keep.
You're amazing.
Did the big dragon newt drop his giant
No, he
obsidian
just
studded
ran
club?
away.
No,
The
he
centaur,
liked it.
The centaur dropped a one-handed heavy mace, a lance, a bow, and a large shield. The dragon newts each had a bow, a bronze short sword, and small shields. And I want to keep one set as a trophy because I like the etchings on them.
Yeah.
So I'll put them up on the thing, but the rest of it I want to sell.
Okay.
And we can split the loot, I think.
Okay. So, What are the actual costs for weapons? That would be the operative question here. Let's see here. Let's see. How many weapons did you have?
That I picked up from them.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 2 shields.
6 and 2 shields. All right. So we'll say that you can get 75 lunars for the lot.
Okay. So should we split it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
Oh.
75 by 5 is what?
15.
There we go. So another 15 for everybody.
Oh yay, 15. Woohoo.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. 1.5, 180. 180.
All right. Oh, and there is actually one other thing that we like to do during the improvement phase. Let's find out what rumors y'all picked
Yeah!
up. All right. So roll a percentile. Renee, we'll start with you.
Okay. Do we get to share these in a feast of any sort?
That would be a logical place for sure.
11.
Mmm.
Ooh.
Have I don't think I marked off the ones that you guys have gotten already.
We might remember.
Yeah.
I probably have them somewhere if you want me to find them.
Okay. Did we get this one already? I don't know if we did.
Just read it.
Kalir Starbrow is a man.
No.
Okay.
Juicy.
What?
That's the rumor.
Mari, that's a man.
We must go check.
Oh. See.
Calm down, Kava.
I need to change the poster above my bed.
Poster. do want to run a D&D campaign sometime where like the game world is like adventuring parties are basically like rock bands, so people do have like posters of different adventuring parties.
I like that.
And first level adventuring parties would basically be the equivalent of a garage band. You know?
Yeah.
So you get your friends together to go raid a
Yeah.
dungeon.
That's cool.
Anyway, all right, Jade.
83.
83. Okay. All right. King Blackmore refuses to reenact Tarndisi's pact because he fears the Black Spear clan would ambush him during the hero quest. That's a mouthful.
That's a.
I don't think I
lot of
understand what was
information.
just said. There's a name and some more names.
King
and-
is afraid that something's gonna happen to him if he does something.
Yeah,
That's about it.
Yep.
that's all I got.
This is
Yeah.
meaningless to me.
All right, Des.
4.
A 0-4.
Yeah.
Oh, only could save that for later.
No,
All right.
not meant to be.
The chief of a Milani clan was found dismembered in the chieftain's hall a few days after he had been visited by agents of Fazor Wide Red.
Wide Red.
Who was a lunar.
Fazo Wide Red
Fazor.
killed somebody. Fazor Wide Red killed a chief.
I like how that instantly.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm rewriting history.
Well, that's just the lunar for you.
Yeah,
It's
well,
like a game of telephone.
It is.
Yeah. All right, Dave.
76.
Beep, 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 beep. Trolls don't see better than humans at night. They hear better.
That's bullshit.
Yes, I
Don't believe that.
Don't move.
Exactly.
Quick, someone wave a torch.
All right,
Yeah.
and Sage.
A 006.
And you guys roll low.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's upsetting.
Ooh, scandalous.
Whoa.
The recent increase of lunar taxes is meant to support the decadent luxury of the prince's concubine, including the ruinous importation of slaves for her monstrous orgiastic parties.
Whoa.
Well, you need to tip your slaves during orgies. That's
Don't forget to tip your slaves.
Yeah, that's a known thing during orgies. I thought everybody knew that.
I think
Like
just
what's-
the tip means something different.
Yeah.
In the middle
Well,
of the
I
orgy.
took it as a tip, not the tip.
So taxes have been increased in the Lunar Empire or everywhere?
In the Lunar Empire.
They would.
Yeah.
Well,
Suckers.
we should go crash
Just
a
trying
orgy
to
party.
fit in with everybody's lunar hate. I hate myself.
I don't think I hate Lunar.
Yep. Self-hate is a very important aspect in any role-playing game.
No.
God.
No, it's not. No, it's not, actually.
Jade, you are a Praxian. So, since I have hatred of Praxians, should I be like diminishing that as I'm coming to respect Jade? Is
Are
that-
you? Oh, that's.
We do have similar haircuts.
Yeah.
Do you have similar haircuts?
Similar haircuts.
Which I bring up because I think it plays into David's duck hatred too. Of what happens when you have a hatred that is being countermanded by grudging respect?
Yeah.
Well, I know in Pendragon you can voluntarily reduce a passion every winter phase. So when we get to Sacred Time, which is the winter phase of Request, yeah, I'll say you can reduce it voluntarily, like D10 points or something.
Huh. Huh.
I mean, it makes sense, right? Because if not, at some point I'm
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah,
like,
sure.
because if I go into a berserker rage and then I have all this hate for Praxians and then you're
Yeah.
standing right there,
Yeah.
Like, but I like you.
that could be bad.
Yeah.
That could be a problem.
I hope you all know I don't really hate anything, so.
That's lovely.
Really?
I hate
Very
chaos, that's
chill.
kind of it.
hate chaos.
Oh well, that probably makes me
But
like
it's still
you
kind of a
even more.
chill level of hate, so.
Yeah.
How much hate chaos do you have?
60.
Oh, that's
I-
normal.
It's like enough, but
Base
I
hate,
fight the
yeah.
chaos. Like that's my thing. So that probably makes me like you better.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
The more you know about Praxians.
I know.
You know what?
I still
Who?
hate Pax.
Jade, you rolled the very verbose one about King Blackmore, right? All right. See, the other thing I'm running up against is that Glorantha has a very specific timeline where things happen, and as you guys explored with your character backstories.
Blackmore not become king yet?
Blackmore was consumed in the Dragon Rise, so he was the lunar quisling who was ruling Sartar. Back before when the Lunars actually ruled Sartar, and this book was set during the lunar occupation. So he's no more.
All right.
And in fact was replaced by Lake of Black Spear, so his fear was well founded apparently. The Black Spears,
Does that mean I need a more pertinent rumor?
Yes, please reroll.
Reroll.
71.
But yeah, I always have to like double check that something wasn't...
That is
Funny.
hilarious.
Yeah. Which is yet another reason I want to wait for all the current material to come out, because that'll actually be set in our current timeline. Yes, here we go.
Hold on. I'm erasing my rumor so I can rewrite it.
Of course, this one's much simpler.
Thank God for that.
Ducks are rad.
It's a rumor. Ducks are rad. This rumor says dwarves have been stealing or moving boundary marker stones late at night.
They would.
Where?
That explains
I
a lot.
believe that.
Everywhere? Or what?
Have I encountered dwarves much?
No, you haven't
No.
actually. The Mostali.
Mustali? Because they have mustaches?
No, although some do.
Sometimes yes.
Yes.
Sometimes yes. It's entirely dependent. Yeah, no, the dwarves, the Mostali, they have some dwellings on the north side, you might say.
So I guess really what I'm asking is, do I know anything else about dwarves?
Not a whole lot. They're very secretive. They live in their...
They're secretive.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Thought we'd move past that.
We haven't.
Never.
No, apparently
Not
not.
as long as I sit at this table.
As long as my ass is in this chair, puns will be abundant.
Alright. Abundant.
You walked into that one,
I
Des.
did. I always
You
walk
s-
into them.
you set it up.
Sending up puns. All right.
There's like actually a punning competition, like where you go head to head with someone and you just keep
No,
punning
that's how it
until
is with
someone...
my stepdad's family. Like at holiday events, like
Yeah.
together as a family, like they
Yeah.
will go for hours.
Oh, yeah.
Like the entire conversation is pun based.
Yeah.
And you can't say anything unless it's
Yeah,
a pun.
yeah.
And it's just.
Yeah, that's how this is. It's like it's a national
And then if you
competition.
finally lose or you're too drunk to say it coherently, then yeah, everyone
Then you have to go
mocks
home.
you.
2 glasses of wine, I would
I want to change my vote. I want you to run a campaign that's just pun anything.
Yes!
Puns. That's what I want.
No, we are
Pun dragons!
Well, I was about to say just play a like a Irish bard and Pendragon, but it's Pun Dragon. So there you go.
Oh my goodness. Are we ready to play? I'm sorry. I want to play.
We've been playing.
Oh,
Mind blown.
All right. So because I like to give a little bit of background at the top of every session, sort of flesh out the setting a little more. Last time it was, Legend of Isseries and etc. And so it is storm season,
Yes, my favorite season.
1625. We're coming up on Sacred Time. Yes,
okay.
Sacred Time is at the end of storm season,
Ah.
Oh man.
and so it is aptly named. This is when the high winds and the blizzards and the freezing rain comes to Dragon Pass, and so
invest in some more clues.
yeah. You're borrowing heavily.
I am actually standing outside my house every morning naked dancing because I'm worshiping.
Funny you should bring that up, actually.
Oh man.
Funny you should bring that up.
Jesus.
I actually have some details I can give you in terms of what your life might be like, because we were sort of musing about that. But yes, we are actually coming up on one of the most sacred times for worshippers of Urox, the Storm Bull, and that is the double holy day
Ooh.
of Wild Wind Day, followed by Beat Devil Day.
Yes.
What was the first one called?
Wild Wind Day.
Okay.
And the second one is Beat Devil Day.
Beat Devil Day.
Like Whacking Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like
International Whack Day.
I actually erect the effigy in town for everyone to beat upon.
Again, funny you should say that.
No,
So, all right.
it's okay.
Worshippers of the Storm Bowl. Storm Bowl is very popular in Prax.
right.
Not as popular in Sartar.
Uh-oh.
Because Stormbolt worshippers tend to be fairly wild and unpredictable. And in fact, usually aren't
Ignoring that comment.
they aren't terribly tolerated in large population centers. There are no temples to Stormbolt. There are shrines, of course, but no temples. Sartarite Uroxi. They tend to live in the wilds between villages and towns, alone or in small bands. And some take up the worship of Seven Winds or Oakfed, others work with outcast shaman. So in essence what we have are two characters who probably live in little huts out in the wilds.
Yeah,
that's right.
And the rest of you live in town, the rest of you have
Civilized.
I think
Yeah.
I said that. My
She's aesthetic,
stone
for sure.
hut that I've made is at the edge of town and has just fucking skulls everywhere. Fucking effigies to beat on Storm Devil Beat Day.
You're the house that children like dare each other to like go run up and like knock and then run away.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I actually walk outside with flowers every time because I'm like, hi, and they run away, and I'm like, oh.
Are they like thistles, like something really spiny?
Yeah.
Or I've started like crafting them out of like bone bits because I'm like, this will be pretty. It's white.
Oh, they're little teeth petals.
Yeah. I think they're really lovely, and I put them in little jars, and the kids don't ever take
I don't think so.
Why
Yeah.
don't they like my flowers?
Aww.
Yes, Urok's funerals, unlike other Orlanthi, are not cremations. Rather, they are sky burials where you build a pyramid out of preferably bull skulls and then put the corpse sitting on top.
Yes!
Unless they have a favored riding animal, which is then killed and stood up on top of the pyramid of skulls, and then you're mounted on top of the animal.
Oh my god, that's the best funeral ever.
We have Prax, so you are welcome.
I'm so happy.
The totem animal for Sartarite Uroxi is the ordinary Uraldan cow, which makes Praxians look down on them as being too docile to be proper warriors.
Aww.
The Uroxi claim the mighty Sky Bull as their animal. The Sky Bull is literally a winged cow. They live in
At
a
least it's not a horse.
they
We do call it Pegasus, though. The bull.
they live in around a mountain that is sacred to Urox, located south of here. Said to be the skull of a god that Urox twisted off, from the god's head. So it actually has kind of a corkscrew formation and then a skull-like visage at the top.
Yeah.
And the winged cows are always flying around it.
Wait, these
I
are
like
real
that.
bull
Yes.
cows?
Oh, of course.
So I could have one?
Well, it says right here. Let's see. There have been very, very few who have ever tamed one or bound a sky bull spirit. Sartar cultists live more. I'll get to that part. But yes, you could theoretically. It's just super rare.
I have a new life goal. Must tame
Winged cow.
my sky bull.
Aww. It's a choice.
It's a choice.
It's a life choice.
What I was about to read is Sartar cultists live more or less like subsidized bandits between assaults on chaos. Occasionally, local chiefs will just round them up and execute them like common thieves rather than tolerate their antics and pay them bull guild to stay away. Then
Guild.
bull guild.
Yeah.
Then
Oh,
regret
bull
it.
guild, okay.
Then regret it the next time a vile octopus needs hunting. So,
Everybody likes.
I'm sorry, a what-a-puss?
a octopus.
Octopus?
Yeah, they, they're land octopus.
Yeah.
Can we please make one of those appear?
Well, funny you should say that. So,
Chaos creature, right?
Wild Wind Day is coming up.
WW.
And WWD. And tis the season. So what Urox cultists like to do for Wild Wind Day, if you can't make a pilgrimage out to the block, all right,
Block.
The block.
which I'll explain in a moment. Another thing you can do is go and find a creature of chaos and kill it as a way to
What
observe
is the creature of
wild
chaos?
wind
No
day.
octopus.
Yeah.
A octopus would be an example of a
That's an
creature of
example.
chaos.
Now, could my character make the pilgrimage in theory, or not really? 'Cause it's
You
too
hate
far away.
Praxians also.
But my
It's-
love
it's
of
a me-
Stormbowl is very important.
It's a Mecca kind of thing. You know, you got to make a pilgrimage
pilgrimage.
once in your life.
At least.
See, Urox.
Are you saying it's impractical?
Oh my god.
Gold.
Gold
Solid
star.
gold.
His face, for those of you who can't see it, is just priceless.
A resigned quaff.
Resignedly quaffs his beverage.
Yes.
That's
Well,
not
if you guys
where
want to go to Prax, we can totally go. I know how to get there.
Is that where I was
true.
as a younger person with the pirate? Because wasn't I somewhere over there?
No, you were south of here in the Holy Country.
Okay.
Looting the Holy Country.
How long does it? Okay, that was a misunderstanding. There was bad communication.
I was a kid.
There was liquor.
I didn't understand. That had nothing to do with it. There was, but that had nothing to do with it.
Well,
Peer pressure.
yeah.
Pirate
sounds
pressure.
about- Pirate pressure.
Pirate pressure.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
so.
Yeah. So there's a whole tale of Urox where essentially Stormbowl's an asshole. I mean, there's no getting around
Yeah,
it.
he's a turd.
He's
He is
a
not. How dare you?
he's a god he's a god of the storm's fury unleashed.
Yeah.
So he is destruction.
He is a temperamental child.
Yes, the only reason he's tolerated is because he turns his fury in the direction of chaos. So once upon a time, there was a creature of chaos, child of the unholy trio, named Wakboth, also just simply called the Devil.
Oh.
Say the Devil. And Urox fought the Devil. And the Devil had destroyed the spike, which was, basically this hunk of material that just was pure order, So he had blown up the spike. And the gods were in danger of being all killed. And so Urox fought the Devil on the plains of Prax, and was killed many times over, but was raised every time by the gods who were everyone came together to support him and keep him in the fight. And finally he bested the Devil, and then the block, which is a cube 1 mile in dimension on all sides, which was the largest remaining chunk of the spike, fell from the sky and crushed the Devil beneath it. Now, the Devil cannot be killed, so he's still alive under the block, but because it's a chunk of pure order, he can't move it or do anything.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
So he simply writhes in eternal torment under the block.
This is the best
go
mythology ever. That was my thought too. Yes. It's exactly what I
I'm
wanted.
sure you're not part Praxian.
I am very sure.
Uh-oh.
At least, 70% sure.
Yeah.
60%.
At least 60% sure.
So, that's some Urox lore.
Awesome.
But on this, the eve before Wild Wind Day.
So no, we can't make the pilgrimage right now.
Nope. Although, you have all heard through the grapevine that Gringle is not very happy with you.
Dang.
And
So if we wanted to go lay low in Prax for a
laying low in
while,
Prax may not be a bad idea. It's just the weather right now is pretty terrible.
frightful.
Yeah.
Alright, so I gotta go kill a chaos creature.
but the fire is able to get there.
Indeed. So, so you are, it is the evening before Wild Wind Day, and in fact, perhaps you are in town visiting at the hall of Queen Leica. She is the queen of the Kalimar.
Yeah, she's the one who paid us all those cows.
Yep.
Nope, that is Zara. She is the head of the, or she is the queen of the Ernal Dori.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so the
Because that
Ernal
was
Oh,
She and King Baranthos, who
Kalimar is bigger than.
That's right. So the Ernal Dori are a tribe within the larger clan.
No.
Oh,
Reverse that. Strike it.
yeah.
You're right. A clan within the larger tribe.
Yes.
Yeah. We were very specific about how we filled out this.
So Lake of Blackspear was queen of the Kalimar from 1630 to 15,
Okay.
and then went into exile for 10 years after the Lunar Conquest.
All right.
She led a low level resistance against the lunar occupation the whole time, serving King Broyan in exile. She helped to slay the Crimson Bat, and
That was the crazy one that like pulls your soul
eats
out.
people's
when it's
souls.
done.
Yep. And returned when the usurper, King Blackmore, was eaten by the brown dragon.
should be.
So she's of middle years, golden hair, tied back in tight rows against her scalp. Also feathers sort of inserted into the flesh of her cheekbones, you know. Create a little feathered effect, and a tattoo across her
This is
forehead.
Queen Laika, right?
Mhm.
Yep. Okay.
So she's pretty fierce.
Ooh.
And so she has actually summoned you, Kaba,
Yes.
to her hall.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I'm
So,
with the cats. The cats are with me.
of course.
And in honor of Wind Day, we all have little bits of stuff tied into my hair, their hair, everybody's hair.
Nice. little ribbons.
We're having some issues.
I was thinking
with
like
the-
bones, actually.
I'm having issues.
Bones.
Oh, bones.
That would be
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Just like little tiny bones tied into the cat
bird
fur and into
bones.
my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, my queen, what can I do for you?
So she says the holy day of Wild Wind Day is upon us.
I know.
And I have summoned you here because I know that it is a matter for your cult to slay a creature of chaos on that day.
It's very important to us, this is true.
I have received word from the temple at Johnstown that a priestess of Chalana Arroy has gone missing and is thought to have been kidnapped by Brew.
Oh, isn't he that really awful one?
The Brew are...
Those really awful
Yeah, they're
ones,
the
right?
human creature hybrids, aren't they?
Yes, they are. I was going to say they're the prototypical chaos creatures.
I'm furious. I hate those things. This is an excellent opportunity, my queen. Please allow me to go and slay as many as I can find.
Of course.
Yes!
Jonestown.
So the chaos creatures kidnapped this priestess.
Yes. That's usually not good because the Brew reproduce by mating with other animals, and then the birth of the new Brew usually kills the mother.
Yeah. Also, it's disgusting.
Also, it's disgusting.
And they're chaos creatures and they need to all die.
Quite so. And there's actually
Images right now.
I feel like, did you
I
see
know.
that episode of Rick and Morty with the fantasy land? I feel like it's kind of like that. They just have sex with anything, including like the trees and shit, right? Like they can have sex with anything.
any living thing, yeah.
And then it just makes a new...
I think even rocks.
I think it said rocks.
Yeah.
It just makes a new hybrid creature that's half monster asshole, half whatever the other thing was.
Yeah.
Maybe there'll be some duck ones.
That would be good.
There are duck brew. Yeah.
I hope there's a whole brood of them.
Oh my god. Chalana Arroy has a sort of mythic backstory with Urox, like she was the primary healer when he was fighting the devil. So, just, FYI.
They're the only ones that can pull me out of a berserker rage.
Yes, exactly. Priestesses of Chalana Arroy can actually end your berserker rage.
They're the only ones who can.
Wow.
Some berserkers don't like that, others are
Yeah.
totally cool with it.
I guess it depends how tired I am when I come out of it.
Why'd you pull me out?
I've still got energy to go.
Some of these guys are kind of cute.
Are you looking up brew?
Yeah, I was looking at images on Google Image Search. Just artistic
the
interpretations.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of reminds me of Jim Henson a little bit.
Really?
It's like taking a minute to load, but
That makes me sad because I want to kill things that don't look cute.
I mean, cute is subjective here.
Like Jim Henson Muppets or Jim Henson Dark Crystal?
I'm thinking Dark Crystal.
Yeah.
So maybe even a little labyrinth in there.
That's okay.
Oh.
If they look like the headhunters, I'm all about killing them. Those guys are creepy as fuck.
It doesn't want to load into less blurriness, but you can kind of,
Oh, yeah.
form sort of concept.
Very labyrinth looking.
Yeah.
Well, don't get attached because we gon' kill them. My queen, anything else that I need to know about this priestess?
Oh, there's a spider one.
Her name is.
I don't need to know her name to save her. Come on. She'll be the only one there.
Her name is Irissa Marn. And the priestesses are sure that she has been taken, of course, to that den of darkness and chaos known as Snake Pipe Hollow.
Snake Pipe Hollow.
Yay. She's telling me all this and I'm just standing there going like, yay.
Let me at him.
Is it on the map?
Johnstown is the cat.
Yeah, there's Daggerform. I'm looking at this upside down. There it is.
Ah.
Oh.
Snake Pipe Hollow.
Yes. The cats are also meowing in ecstasy. Oh, very
That's a
excited.
couple of days
Yeah.
travel, right?
We got horses.
Yeah.
That'll make you go faster. What's the difference? I mean, distance, not difference between.
It's actually not too far. If you rode hard for it, you could make it in a day.
Oh,
We'll probably
okay.
want to,
We won't want to. It's very auspicious to kill the chaos creatures on Wild Wind Day. We must get there before the sun goes down. It's very important.
tomorrow.
Yes, we will leave immediately, at once.
All right. So, of course, Snake Pipe Hollow is a den of chaos. So you'll want to bring
Mortality with us?
Those that you those that you trust the most. Mortality is the bodyguard of the Kalimar tribe, or the Ernal Dori. Excuse me, the Ernal Dori tribe, and is currently engaged in other business.
Well, damn.
He's my bestest drinking buddy. No one else can match me. I'm too big.
So.
Great. Anything else?
If you have any other questions.
Have you any blessed trinkets that we should bring with us?
Blessed trinkets.
Well, there's
Have any
sacred knickknacks.
talismans or
There's like stormable like stuff,
Sacred
right? That you
knickknacks.
can, like imbued like thingies that you can bring with you sometimes.
They would not have anything Stormbolt related.
So I might in my trunk at home, possibly. Could be.
Did you invest anything in building a shrine or anything of that nature?
Yes.
Yeah, she has the home shrine to
Tell me
Stormbolt.
about it.
Okay.
It's gigantic. There's shiny bits
It's a little
everywhere.
flying cow.
She adds new skulls every
I
session.
add new
That's
skulls
right.
every session.
That's right.
And shiny bits, sometimes
Okay.
gemstones.
Okay.
Actually, I did purchase some. What was that gemstone starter packet or whatever?
The gemstone
Yeah,
starter
I
pack.
remember last time you asked about investing in a,
Yeah,
a home sacred
I
space.
did.
All right.
I shall bedeck my cow in preparations.
Because I want to, if I do have stuff that's there because I have invested in this shrine, then I would like to maybe divvy it out amongst my companions so that we are all protected from that evil, vile chaos.
Do you have any rune magic that's in that nature? Like
I have-
protection.
Well, I have impede chaos as one of my rune magics.
Well, that sounds pretty good.
And I have Berserker Rage. That's why I chose it. To fight the Chaos Monsters.
Okay. So,
I was born for this, watch I'm gonna die. It'll be great.
I'm gonna die.
I'm dead.
Let's see here. The target of the spell becomes difficult for chaos creatures to hit. For each point stacked in the spell, subtract minus 20% from the attack skill of any chaos creature attacking the recipient. And how many rune points do you have? Do you have 3?
I only have 3. And I have to save 2 to Berserk.
Of course. Okay, well, why don't you make me some rolls? So you have that shrine, and let's see.
It's the reason for the season.
Yes, you have a little nativity scene set up, and
With Aretha and then Baby Stormbolt.
I have an effigy of, there's a little devil monster that I've made out of like mud and twigs and shit under a giant cube of garbage that I put together with like a Stormbolt thing standing on top of the cube doing this.
I'm picturing also like some type of beetroot or something similar to put just red like all over it.
Oh no, I slaughtered an animal.
Okay,
and just
good.
put
Oh,
blood
good.
everywhere.
I totally slaughtered something.
Yeah.
Thinking of a vegan option.
Well, actually, I was going to ask, what do you want? What do you want to sacrifice? Rabbit-sized, sheep-sized, or cow-sized?
Cow-sized.
Okay. Do you want it to be a cow, a horse, 500 liters of beer? What do you want?
That's an option.
Yes.
There's your vegan option.
Now, when you sacrifice the beer, do you pour it out or you drink it?
Oh, you poured out for your homies, man.
Yeah.
500 liters worth.
That's
One hell of a
heartbreaking.
puddle,
Big
but it's a
homies.
pond of beer.
It is.
You just have a ditch in your backyard
Yeah,
for like your
just-
beer
You
receptacle.
got like this giant cask. You're just like.
Yeah.
Are they all equally sufficient?
Yeah, it's just the
Size.
size that matters.
I
yes.
think that size. The
Large.
The large size.
Large size. Okay.
I don't know what this relates to, but sure, bigger sounds better.
Do you want to sacrifice any valuable objects?
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, what would that be?
I have a skull that I love that I've stuck gemstones into the
Ooh.
sockets for the teeth. I took all the teeth out and put gemstones in it.
Okay.
I want to make that part of my.
Okay. So, do you want? Would you say that's more worth 50 lunars or 300 lunars?
I don't know. You'd have to tell me. I don't know what basic they're not like.
Well, it's kind of up to whatever you have to spend, essentially.
Oh, I
Like, how much
see.
money do you have?
Well, I think I have like 360, 70.
Well, there you go.
But if I spend all my money, I won't have any left.
Consider it an investment.
Mm-hmm.
If I spend all my money, I won't have any left. That doesn't sound good.
Anything for your god, man.
Anything for Stormbolt.
Yeah.
You live in a hut. What kind of aspirations can you really have?
Because I need it for buying and repairing my weapons. Hello.
Save the big spend for your hero quest.
I think 50. I don't want to lose all my money in this
Okay.
one.
Deduct 50, and then let's see here. Check my calendar here. Okay. Okay. Let's see if there's any holy days you could do this on that fall in the relevant time. Yes, there is. Okay, so that is a minor holy day. Okay, you have a shrine. Good. All right, so you're going to be rolling against your worship skill, and because of your sacrifices and doing it on a holy day and having a shrine and yada yada yada, you get to add plus 40 to your worship skill.
Wow.
So what are we doing? Because like we don't worship this god.
No.
We're
Is it
actually.
a special day for us? Are we boozing it up somewhere?
Are you
like,
watching me be a
it's
are we
crazy person?
observing?
I think
Yeah.
it's really windy, so
I
I'm
care.
probably just staying indoors.
It's the sort of thing that they do in Prax. I'm totally
You're down.
down for it.
You're
Well-
watching.
Well, plus my patron goddess is Stormbolt's mother.
That's
So-
right.
That's right. So yeah, so the two of you would actually be at Queen Lake's hall because you're staying at the behest of the queen.
Right.
As for Karya, I don't know.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Give me a second.
Sure.
Okay.
And then Hand is just stretching out next to a fire.
Didn't we determine though that Karya, since she's kind of like the outcast,
Yeah.
was more likely to, perhaps be involved in some of these like less
Well, if there's-
popular activities?
Yeah, yeah. So if you're going on a quest, she'd be glad to watch the spirit realm for you.
Sacrifice? Do you need help with the sacrifice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I
Kill
mean,
that thing for you.
Snakepipe Hollow is spirit haunted, so definitely gonna need somebody to
It's a place I've been wanting to go anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you've heard rumors that there's a sacred spring in Snakepipe Hollow.
No.
Let me pull up that info for you very quickly here. A pool called the Spirit Pool, somewhere inside the caves of Snakepipe
Oh,
Hollow.
that sounds great.
Uh-huh.
No,
And
we'll fill them up.
Yeah.
yes, and if you drink from the pool, you can bind a spirit to you.
Ooh.
Basically, one of the things that we'll cover when we get to sacred time, one of the things, you're an assistant shaman, so every sacred time you can try and become a shaman.
Oh, great. Okay.
And so one of the things involved with that is getting your own fetch. So it's your own personal spirit. It's kind of like how
Okay.
Ringle had 80 eyes.
Yeah.
You know, it's like your own spirit buddy who's
Okay.
always there with you.
But she still has that
The
lump
dead
of
girl.
iron, that has a dead woman in it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So she was thinking of releasing her, but could she become like that?
She's more of a ghost than a spirit.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do a ritual for her, by the way, before we
Okay.
actually head out.
All right.
Let her go.
Let her go. Yeah.
Worship away.
So I got a 26 out of 79.
Excellent. So not quite a special success, but that's okay. All right. So so you made your worship roll. So essentially, I'm going to say that because you have 3 rune points, you're able to create 3 matrices. Okay, these would be little fetishes or whatever.
Okay.
Each of which has that impede chaos spell bound into it.
Oh,
so you
okay,
have
great.
3 to hand out or use yourself.
Okay, great.
You know, little mojo patches.
So as long as someone is holding it, it will impact them the same way as if the spell had been cast.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Well, they have to spend to activate, but yes,
Okay.
it's kind of like the necklace, right? That Puig has. Is it a necklace? I forget. The one that gives you the +6 charisma.
Yeah, I don't know if I
Oh.
have to spend anything for it.
Oh, right. That's right.
think it's-
Yours is automatic.
I think it is.
Yeah.
But so someone has to spend one of their rune
Mhm.
points or magic points?
Rune point.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they don't have to make a roll or anything,
No.
basically.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Friends, I've made these 3. They're like the ugliest looking little carved dolls you've ever seen, with like straw coming out of the head that probably looks like my hair, actually. They just have faces that are like,
Oh, like the
friends,
little
I
like
made
dried
them.
apple heads.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yes.
But like with like a little tiki body, and they just look like horrifying. They're just like,
Cool.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
dig it.
Mm-hmm. So you want to head out tonight?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow,
The rest of
Ooh,
you.
sounds great.
Yeah,
Rest
let's
of
do
you
it.
okay with that?
Are we passing through Johnstown, or is there any reason to?
Well, that's kind of up to you. If you head in the Johnstown direction, it's actually going to take you more towards Apple Lane. It's kind of a catch-22 for Hand especially because
That's there.
no, if you go the Johnstown route, you'll avoid the ducks.
Right.
But you'll come close to Apple Lane. If
Right.
you go the other way,
You'll go close.
that'll
to
take you out to Quackford and Duck Point.
No.
Although it's nighttime, ducks sleep at night.
Yeah, they sleep.
You do, it's true.
They
You can
say-
be like thieves in the night.
Is it the same amount of time to get there either way?
Yes, basically.
I'd be nervous getting too close to Apple Lane.
I would.
Yeah, that one's pretty fresh.
It is.
And we'll
Too
just
soon.
we'll just blindfold you, and you'll be fine.
No,
You
all
can't
of
hide
us.
anything anyways.
Just stuff me in like an intestine or something, and I'll just let me out when we get to Snakebite Hollow.
He's like Mr. T on the A-Team with
He
flying.
is. What the hell? I feel like we'd all be kind of suspicious if we got too close to Apple Lane. I mean, if people would identify us.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. No, he's talking about going by
Oh, the
Quackford.
Yeah.
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 Stuff cotton in your ears and throw you like an apple
We'll just
sack
sedate
across
you,
the back
man.
of an animal.
Let's just go out and get some booze and.
No,
Suck
that made
some-
it worse last time.
I'm a trader, and my western and northern routes are fucked.
Western and northern routes.
Wow.
Well, you gotta make good with Gringle, man.
Yeah. You can
No,
make it up
just-
to him. Sure.
Oh god.
Why wouldn't you be able to? Come on,
So
something
Karia
nifty.
has an
You
altar
access
to
all different types of things.
Dakapal right outside her hut.
Karia has what?
An altar.
An altar. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So she'd like to bring that lump of iron and see
Yes.
if we can perform a ritual to
Put
release.
it to rest.
releasing-
Okay.
Yeah. Would that be
Spirits
singing? Or?
speak. Is it called spirit
Yeah,
sight,
there's-
second sight, something like that?
Well, I have spirit language.
Spirit language, yes,
and
there's
I
that.
have spirit lore
Okay.
and yeah, spirit dance is not very high.
No,
But I'm not gonna do
well, why don't we start with a rune roll? You can
Okay.
roll against one of your runes, probably death would be
All right.
the ideal one.
it. Excellent.
Oh boy,
Whoa!
How'd that go?
that was almost a fumble.
What happened there?
We're distracted by the
What is it?
A 90.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right.
Windy.
So I'll just say that as you are preparing to do this ritual, you sense that maybe it's not the right time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You
I don't
can-
drop it and it rolls under my bed or something.
No. Yeah, you go looking for it and it's nowhere to be found.
Okay.
You can push ahead with it if you want, but you're gonna have penalties.
Yeah. Okay. No, I will wait.
Okay.
So I'm going to place her in the altar, and in such a way that she would. What's the moon phase, by the way? Do you happen to know?
Oh, yes, I should be able to grab that. Well, actually, see, that's the thing, is that it's the red moon, right?
Oh, yes.
And it's actually on a weekly phase.
Oh, okay.
It rotates.
Oh, wow.
It rotates between black and red,
Okay.
and
And I
that's
want
every
black, right?
week. Yes.
Or, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You would want no moon.
Wait, that's the color the
Ideally.
moon is? It's
Red.
black?
Red and black. Yeah.
The moon is black?
Yeah, on one side,
Yeah, new moon.
and red on the other
Oh, I
side.
see. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm going to leave the.
Well, except that it's
iron
not.
out
It's not like the moon is in shadow. It's the back. The back half is literally black.
See,
so
that's what I'm confused about. How can you see it if the sky is black and the moon is black?
you can't see it.
There's
not
like
more black.
there's an empty spot that covers up stars occasionally.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Space
Or if you
without
really,
the stars.
oh, that's beautiful. If you if you really squint, you're like, oh.
If you know where to look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm sure other planets might illuminate it too somehow.
I mean, it also probably
Stars,
looks
no,
like.
nothing. It's like a black hole.
It's just like
Just black.
absorbs
All right,
light.
fine, never mind.
I bet it
Just
also
trying to
looks
make it
pretty
cool.
weird during the day when sometimes you can see the moon
Yeah.
during the day. And
Yeah.
there's just the black
Slivers
orb
of
in the
it.
sky.
Yes, yes,
That's
absolutely.
disturbing.
Yeah, if anything, you see it during the day. You
Yeah.
don't see it at night.
Here we
I feel
go.
like I would just shoot
Wait.
arrows at it when I get drunk, just cut.
At what
Probably.
point do we see it like half and half?
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It is really cool. I'm gonna shoot all the
Digging
arrows
it.
at
So she's setting out so maybe it'll
Yes.
absorb some moon energy, and
Right.
when it's dark, then I'm going to try again. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. We'll just say that the moon is fully red tonight. So you're like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
Like, no, that's not gonna work.
Ah, crap.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, but I'm ready to go now.
All right.
Oh.
Well, guys, I'm ready a lot earlier than I thought I'd.
Yeah. Thanks for waiting though. It's,
Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Is there anything else?
Does everyone? So we're going into the den of chaos. If you have anything that's important to you that makes you feel spiritually strong, you should bring that with you. This is Kava's advice.
Alright.
Because in her mind, like, yeah, it totally works. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. The story of Snakebite Hollow is one that Kava could share during the journey.
Okay.
Only goodness.
In God time, before the terrible war, Dragon Pass was a place of calm and contemplation as the mighty dragons grew and matured. Long after the struggles had begun, the dragons remained aloof, even after the races of giants attacked their nests amid the pass. But the God War never opened with fights by the mightiest. Instead, battles began with the most insignificant of their worshippers and later drew in the greater gods. Years later, there would be a board game called God's War that's based around that. Anyway, in the wars during the Lesser Dark, the dragon newts of the past turned to aid their human, elf, dwarf, and troll friends who lived there. Due to their draconic nature, they were skilled against chaos, but thereby attracted more of their foes upon them. This soon prompted aid from some lesser dragons, and as the crisis grew worse, more and more of the draconic beings were involved. Even this was not enough, as the worms of chaos ate away at the heart of the cosmos, and a vile army of beings mustered and marched upon the peoples of Dragon Pass. The mightiest of the dragons were fighting or preparing their own escape route to foster the hatching of the cosmos into nothing. Only the least of the creatures were left to face the howling and gibbering army which advanced upon the pass. Here stood members of all the sapient races who survived the darkness so far. The world was falling apart. Maelstroms laden with chaos were blowing over the pass from Prax and choking the life from every body and spirit which faced the doom. Even amidst the breakup, some mortals kept their wits and directed their magics to use what they had to make chaos conquer itself. They directed the breakup in places like when the Earth Priests controlled the shattering of the Earth and made it all collapse, to form a deep pocket about the approaching army. This sinking of the land made the great and steep cliffs of the Hollow and Dwarf Run, and trapped the enemy things at its end, while the forces of the living assembled to fight back. Everyone calls this the I fought, we won battle, because that's what all the survivors said. I fought, we won. Each fought alone and won, going where the deepest need compelled him to go, despite any formations made by race, army, or desire. All the mortal beings had mustered for one final battle, assembling without plan or order. This disorder aided them, for in the critical depths of their instinct and subconscious faith, they met chaos on its own terms and fought it to a standstill.
Oh, that's nice.
The howling army of destruction was broken upon the waves of mortal unity. The best of their type found cover in the deep earth, and the least were left cowering on the surface. The birth of the sun at the dawning of time scorched most of the old enemy away, but left this place with evil memories and bad company hiding under its skin. Heroes and masters have often earned their fame by what they encountered in this valley. Its reputation over the years is constant, and it periodically spawns or attracts monstrous things in great numbers.
Awesome.
So, we're all heading off to be tested mightily.
Yeah. This is exciting.
All right, and so through the night you ride out towards Quackford, as mentioned.
Quack.
Quack.
Quack, quack.
And thence north towards the city of Runegate, paralleling the upland marsh, which is in itself a terrible haunt of undead creatures and other horrors.
Why are we doing this again? Eli says.
Because it's very important to kill creatures of chaos in general, but also importantly, they kidnapped a priestess, and they're gonna do horrible things to her and make unspeakable babies that will then kill her when they come out of her, which is just not a good fate.
All right.
Fate prevention.
Yes.
That's what we are.
All right.
You do not pause at Runegate, but rather ride on past the village of Two Sisters, onto the village of Tink, which you arrive at, situated on the boundaries of the Dragon Newt wilds. Tink you arrive at around dawn. It has been cold and windy all night, but mercifully fairly dry. The wind continues as the sun rises, in fact escalates even in intensity. And here at Tink you have a choice to sort of skirt around the Dragon Newt country, out towards the river, as it is simply called, or which is to the west, or towards the ancient ruin of Dragon's Eye, which is towards the east.
Is that where that big battle was?
No.
Would I have a problem being there with my fear of dragons?
Yes, you would probably want to take the river route.
I mean, I'm only at 60%, but
Still fairly significant.
But still,
Yeah.
so I don't even say it. I just like move the horses.
And we're going this way.
Yeah. I guess we're going this way.
All right, skirting the river.
So to the west, the massive spike of Carofin can be seen in the dawning light as you ride first northwest and then north following the course of the river. Hand, you've been up this way a few times. Silent Trade Landing is a trading post where Mostali and Dragon Newts can meet with human traders. Indeed, you are moving into Mostali territory here. This valley is called Dwarf Run, and the Dwarf Mine is located somewhere along the Dragon Spires, or Dragon Spines rather. And so you ride on for several more hours. The chill weather and inclement, stormy prospects, seemingly keeping most other creatures, kind of under.
Safe in their dens.
Yeah, safe in their dens, exactly. And so it is.
Sense.
It is gathering dusk when you first spot the yawning entrance to Snakepipe Hollow. It is it's a very large, steep-sided, three-sided valley.
And this is Wild Wind Day today or tomorrow?
Today is Wild Wind Day.
Ooh.
So dawn breaks on Wild Wind Day.
And we're just.
We're
Well,
staring
we've now arrived at dusk.
into the mouth.
Yes, dusk falls on.
Dusk is falling.
Oh, so it's almost over.
It is. So we need to get in
We're
there
traveling
and kill some stuff.
Yeah.
Can I sense any spirits?
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Are they just everywhere?
You sense. Okay, so basically, as an assistant shaman, you can sort of see into, with your second sight, you can see into the sort of the other world, the other world,
Yes.
literally, which is sort of a mirror version of our own.
Okay.
It's the Upside Down from Stranger Things, and so yeah, it's just this kind of shadow version of our own world that matches the geography, but is inhabited by spirits. So if you want, yes, you can discorporate for a period and take a look around.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, so the rest of you are okay hanging out while she's doing that?
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, great.
Could Eli be tracking the brew? Like
Yes.
seeing if you can track where they may have gone?
If I'm allowed. Of course. Alright. Okay.
Whatever, you speak your mind at this point.
Yeah, I do, but just want to make sure.
You're along for the ride.
Sometimes you fall into old habits.
I haven't had Eli for very long.
No.
It's not like I've,
enough.
have a long and storied history of bossing him around much.
No. But I'm used to being bossed around.
Eli's been a slave for a while.
Can I do a battle roll while Kara's doing that to try to figure out if there's a particular way we ought to approach the situation?
Sure.
I'm thinking the wind has swept the dirt, like the topsoil, so much that it's been so windy, right?
Oh,
And the occasional squall.
I'm hoping
Yeah.
if I do a battle roll, my knowledge of fighting them might allow me to figure
Yeah.
out how we should. Because yeah, you're right. The wind probably did blow everything away.
I mean, not only is it currently storm season, but you're just coming out of dark season and earth season, which both are prone to a lot of, rain and snow and stuff. So yeah, not a good time for tracking unless it's totally fresh. But you're pretty sure there's no fresh tracks.
No, not to my knowledge.
Yeah. And how did we do?
39 out of 72.
Ooh.
All right. Well, you can see that there's the sort of north side of the hollow is pretty extensively wooded. The river runs directly down the center of the hollow, and that there's a path that kind of leads up to the top of the cliffs that you could take, and that would kind of give you a look down into the hollow itself.
Okay.
Karia. What we'll need from you to discorporate is 5 magic points.
Okay. Did we regenerate any from last?
You're all the way back up to full.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
You already marked it.
Yeah, it's already marked now.
Okay, and just for future reference, you can spend an additional point to give yourself an additional hour. So this will
Okay.
the 5 magic points gives you an hour in the other
Okay.
world, and then if you want to stay longer, it's just 1 magic point per hour.
Oh, cool.
I feel like I'm selling you a cell phone plan. And if you want more, it's just 1 additional magic point per hour.
But you have to call your service provider.
Yes. All right. So, you are all right. So yeah, you close your eyes, center yourself, take a deep breath, and when you open your eyes, you are looking at this darkened, desolate, like even more so. Like the other world is generally kind of very monochromatic and just.
It
kinda
feels like home.
Comfortable.
Yes, it's goth AF, but
Yeah.
all the roses are black, etc., etc.
Oh, perfect.
But
So is the moon white?
Oh.
I don't know about if the moon is in the other world. It may not be. Not everything that's in one world is in the other. But this is especially desolate.
Okay.
And in fact, there's this very ill wind that's blowing, and you can smell. It's like the smell of a ruptured pustule.
Oh.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't bother me though, because anything that
You're used to preparing dead bodies.
right, yeah.
Which
Yeah,
actually
these are
probably
all
don't smell very much, honestly.
the
Dead
pustules.
bodies? No.
The dead body.
Depends how fresh
Well, yeah,
they
when
are.
she does it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You break out the red earth and all that good stuff.
Oh
you know?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they don't
Whole
smell.
shebang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
So-
surprisingly they
You
don't.
like use it as an advertising tool. Like when I'm done with them, no smell.
Yeah. You've got your mix of herbs and spices that you use. You know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But bodies
Make it
really
palatable.
generally don't.
No,
Like,
they don't generally,
no.
unless you really let them go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let's see here. You can sense other spirit sources of power, range roughly 10 meters per point of power. So, what is your power?
My pow is
Pow.
it is 17.
Oh.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, and actually, you get 1d6 hours for your 5 magic points. Hey, even better.
Oh.
Okay. So, 170 meters. Okay. So you can see the same trail in the other world that
That we've
Kava
been
can
following
see.
and
Yeah.
okay.
The one that sort of switchbacks its way up the cliffside.
Okay.
Okay. And what you
Probably right around here somewhere.
yeah, kind of near the entrance, yeah. And what you can see is a little ways beyond that. You see some very long, lanky spirits.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
Anything I've seen
Snakes.
before, or this is new?
You've seen spirits like this.
Okay.
They're disease spirits,
Ah. Okay.
and they're just kind of circling around, almost like buzzards,
Okay.
kind of up at the top of the cliff.
Okay.
Disease. Do they look different based on
Yeah.
what kind of disease they are?
Yeah, in fact they do. There's one that's like red. There's one that's like a deep blue. There's one that's a sickly green.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's the gonorrhea spirit. They have gonorrhea.
But they're
in blood.
sickly.
Probably golden yellow.
That idea comes from some real life culture.
because I imagine the
I
golden
can't
yellow is
remember
more
which
the
one, but I
familiar one.
remember
I know,
some
exactly.
Indian tribe or something
Interesting.
believes that that's actually what.
There's differently
disease-
colored spirits. Or,
Well, and disease spirits look exactly like you're describing. They're
Oh.
like these long, and they think
Interesting.
like if you're out at night, like you can see them sometimes. That's
Uh-huh.
those black things that you see move across the sky, and you're like, did I just see something?
Nice.
That's their
Good old Greg.
yeah.
Bringing it.
Bring it, Greg.
Wow.
So they're-
disease spirits.
Yeah, they're diseased in the spirit world and not in. It's not anything left over from the mortal.
They
Right,
cause.
right, or-
Do they cause disease?
They cause disease. I mean, germ theory. There's no such thing as germ theory. Like diseases
Yeah.
are literally caused by being possessed by a disease spirit.
Well,
you know,
okay.
Right. So.
Okay.
So
Oh, I
they're
see.
they're there, and they're just like, we'd love to possess somebody. You know, that kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
I
on
see.
the path that goes up the cliff.
It's near the top of that path. Yeah.
Good
Oh.
thing you saw those. But we
Yeah.
won't go up there.
Yeah, I don't want to get.
On the other hand, it could
Pink eye.
it could mean, you know,
Just the pink spirit.
something is nearby that has bound them.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
Because it seems like they're circling over a particular point
Okay.
rather than just.
Like maybe somebody's collecting them to use them on. Gotta catch them all.
A wild
Chlamydia,
disease
I
spirit
choose you.
appears. Yeah. No, it'd be like chlamyderon or something.
Oh my gosh.
Chlamydirax.
Can I walk up and see what they're circling?
You would have to climb the trail, but yes, you
Okay.
can if you want.
Okay, I'd like to.
Okay.
Wait, so do we see you like?
She's like
kinda just-
this with her eyes rolled
Yeah,
back.
no, she's
Okay,
just
she's flat,
doing the
okay.
fucking lotus pose, you know.
Yeah.
Like, and like her spirit's like la 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 la.
Yeah,
la.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't see her spirit.
Yeah,
No,
no,
we
we
don't.
don't. We
No,
don't.
you
Only if you had second sight yourselves. Now, this is a little risky. Now, as an assistant shaman, you do not have a fetch. Normally, what would happen is your fetch would remain behind to guard your body. You know, so you're leaving your body behind, but your friends are here, so that's okay.
Okay.
We'll hang out.
Yeah, we know that this is a thing she does. So
Yeah,
I imagine
she's-
we're sitting there like
Yeah.
blade in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Kaba's like, her eyes are all narrowed, like, you know, looking at this trail, and you know, Eli's just now coming back on.
I got nothing. Around. Yeah, what is everyone doing?
Good try,
What is
Eli.
Bleak doing? Oh, thanks, Bleak.
I don't know. I'm just taking in the sights. I'm like, oh, so this is Orlanth, huh?
We don't have anything like this in Prax, I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's all.
I mean, there's the big rubble, but I mean, it's just a big rubble.
It's just a big rubble.
This is a shithole.
Nice.
You have an entire chaos land here. Oh my god! You just let that. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just let it sit there, like, what
Yeah,
are you,
don't do anything.
you have no shame.
Festering. Jesus. You guys
Can't
also ride
even-
horses though, so.
It's
ugh.
frustrating. Yeah, that's true. What's Hen doing?
Hend is huddling further and further into his storm season clothing.
What's Hen's body fat percentage?
Yeah.
Oh god, what's his BMI?
He's a size 9, so
Oh.
yeah. So he doesn't
Yeah.
retain
Oh,
body
guys.
heat very
He's
much.
got a swimmer's build.
Yeah.
Aww.
So yeah,
Does
like
Kaba notice? Maybe she just reaches out and is like, I can make you warm.
I think the clothing I'm wearing is like doubling my body size. So me shrinking inward probably doesn't really register to outside watchers.
Also,
I
the,
can tell
Your
that.
neck and your wrists disappear as you
Yeah.
hurdle in.
Exactly.
well,
It's like I
your
pull my
horse
arms
too would be
inside
warm,
my sleeves
so.
and like
Yeah.
tie the sleeves together and just sort
Yeah.
of cocoon
Oh, yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Now, as far as Hand being here, risking his neck, there is a lot of ancient treasure in these
yeah.
caves.
Yes.
Ooh.
So, on a purely materialist basis.
Profit.
There's profit to be had.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, more gemstones for my skull.
Maybe something cool for Gringle to make it up to him.
Yeah, I'm wondering like if there's something I could pick up that could buy myself back into his good graces.
Really rare. Or Duckbane.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I found this stuffed crocodile head wearing sunglasses.
No one has ever seen
If you push it in this certain spot, it starts singing this really obscure song
Totally.
while its mouth opens and
Yeah.
closes.
What about what's some Duckbane? What's bad for ducks? What don't they like?
Duckbane. I don't know. Alka-Seltzer?
Pop rocks?
Right.
Yeah.
Pop rocks. Rice.
Rice, yeah.
Let's see, what are ducks allergic to?
Rice.
A sharp
Oh yeah,
skewer.
rice is a good one.
Sharp skewer.
Yeah. Yeah, ducks do not eat rice.
Yeah.
Plum
The
sauce.
Durules do not eat
Plum
rice.
sauce.
Yeah, yeah, make them nervous. Just put some plum sauce on the table.
Start sharpening
Some
a-
orange
a
sauce.
blade.
Or orange sauce. Yeah, a little marmalade. All right, so Kari, you are heading up spiritually
Yes.
Yes.
to this switchback trail. It has 22 switchbacks on it.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
I hope your spiritual muscles are ready to go.
Yeah, no kidding.
No, you just kind of float up, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, never mind.
And
I'm just imagining you still floating though, like an escalator. Like
yeah, yeah, and you're just like.
must be really cool
Look
up
around.
here.
Yeah. That's still stinky.
All right, so you get to the top of the cliffside.
Or abscess. It's what an abscess smells like.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
I just got
Wow.
Nothing.
That's just an indication of the
a sick
way into the new
Jade.
next world.
Mm.
It's just you embrace these things.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
Is this the song she's singing when she's floating?
Oh, I will say, the rest of you, as you're observing the cliffs of the hollow and whatnot, it is quite lovely, especially with the sun setting to the west, casting its light up the hollow.
Nice.
And there's like strata of rocks. There's like 10 distinctly colored
Wow.
rock layers.
Who has drawing skills? Someone capture this moment. Eli, capture this moment.
Eli, sketch something
I can
now.
only dance. I can only do an interpretive dance.
I don't think
How I'm
drawing is
feeling
like
about
So
it.
dance it. Dance for
Okay.
10 layers.
Dance
what
the
you
rock
see.
layers.
I guess.
I don't think there's a drawing skill.
No, you can't. Oh man,
Uh,
that would be tough.
Craft would be your skill of choice.
Craft?
Yeah.
I try to get moved to dance, but I'm just too cold.
I wonder if I can
So,
craft
yeah.
a picture.
Mm.
Ooh, Jesus Christ.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is it right, that looks like
Is it happy?
Reroll.
10.
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah.
So 18.
So 18 out of
Yeah.
my 20. Can I draw a picture?
Oh, 18 out of 20?
Yes!
Well, do you have any drawing equipment?
I mean, I have like charcoal and shit. I could just charcoal it.
Yeah, you can charcoal it.
Yay!
I mean, I don't know how you indicate different colors with charcoal, but
Yeah.
Shade. Somebody
Ingredients.
get me some. Can I crush some flowers? Just-
There's no flowers. It's desolate.
so yeah, there's actually 17 layers.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yum.
Yeah, they're stacked fairly, narrowly, I guess you could say. They're only like 4 to 8 meters on average
Wow.
each, but
Oh.
yeah, they're different browns and reds and oranges and yellows, and there's even a green and a white.
I think it'd be like some kind of
brilliant.
dark, like charcoal bluish kind of a blue tinge, or no? It's all warm colors.
There's a sort of a granity gray
Yeah.
up near the top.
You know what I do? I write
Yeah.
little notations next to my drawing layers.
Oh.
I'm like green,
There you go.
blue. That way I can color it when I get home.
Yeah.
Wait, are you literate?
Well, what's your read
I don't
stuff?
think you were.
I'm not literate.
You're not.
I draw symbols that I know mean green, like a leaf.
What I'm picturing is that it is a very cool little abstract drawing. That's
It doesn't look anything like
Yeah.
it. To me, I'm like, looks just like it.
Exactly.
We will invent a fridge to put it on.
Invent a fridge.
Oh, let's put it on my funeral pyre when I die. Just stick it to the
Alright.
skull.
Yeah. There you go.
All right. So how close does Karya want to get to these disease spirits?
Go, Karya, go.
Well, they can't really affect my body, right?
No,
Through
but
my
they
spirit.
can attack you though.
I'm not afraid of them. Let's go.
Oh! All right.
Must be that one.
Yep.
Take that, spirits.
All right. Well,
So can a spirit hurt your spirit if you have
Oh.
spirit?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
we're about to explore spirit combat. All right.
Finally!
Hey, I know.
I know.
I
Yeah.
can cast
Make it
spirit
happen.
screen if you need it. My cat has that.
Oh, cool. I have it, but
How can we tell if Karya is experiencing something bad?
When she starts, when she starts bleeding profusely from all her facial orifices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, where she starts bleeding is important to know what type of disease spirit is attacking her.
I mean, I do have a llama full of herbs with me, so.
oh,
Is there a hemorrhoids disease spirit?
Is it like headed
Quick, get the preparation H.
The spiritual preparation aid.
It's the one that's going, my anus is bleeding.
Yeah. Nice callback.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Just filling up the valley.
Yeah.
Oh God.
We'll start walking around like we're ankle deep in water, but we're just like, there's no water.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh God. All
Spirit
right.
combat. Make it
Spirit
happen.
combat. Spirit
Yes.
combat. I was just looking at it earlier.
fight.
Yeah.
Fight. There it is. Spirit magic. My kingdom for an index. All right.
It's not gonna happen, bud.
And well, not for a few more months. That's okay. It's gonna be beautiful once it's done.
I'm sure.
They've been sharing. It's gonna be the best. They've been sharing images of a Glorantha project that they kickstarted. That it's like if the RuneQuest books look anything like this, it's gonna be amazing.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll send those along. You guys can all drool over them. All right, so basically, what the hell is on Spirit Magic thing?
Heartsfelt is
There it
the
is.
name of the guy who did those comics, so we'll call that one
Ah,
Heartsfelt Iris.
very good,
Yes.
very good. Okay, so I'm just gonna determine randomly which spirit peels off and starts making for you.
Oh, Jesus.
Sounds good.
Is it the Heartsfelt?
You have to tell us the color.
All right. Yeah.
What color is it?
It is the blue one.
What is that?
I knew it.
Blue one. Pneumonia?
Herpes? What'd you say?
Pneumonia?
Pneumonia.
I don't know. Do you have like a
Plague.
medicine skill or anything, or a
Bubonic
spirit
plague.
lore?
Oh,
like
yeah.
I have spirit lore. Yep.
roll spirit lore. Roll spirit lore.
All right.
Pneumonia's a good one.
Pound.
That'll get you.
TV.
TV.
Oh, make it. With an 18.
Yes.
All right. So a blue spirit of this
Do I
type.
check that or no?
Yes. Go ahead and check it.
Yay!
Yes.
Because you're in combat, sister.
Hell
That's
yeah.
So this is a disease spirit of brain fever.
Whoa! Like epilepsy or something?
Brain fever.
Okay, whatever.
So I may go into
Sorry, I was just,
seizures or
I feel like it
something.
would cause seizures to
Yeah.
have brain fever.
Yeah.
True.
Fever seizure.
yeah.
Fever
I
seizure.
just sweat profusely from the face.
Mhm.
So if you see my body
brain's
seizing,
sweating.
then you know what's going on.
All right.
That's right.
Your face turning like red and steam starts coming out. She
Okay.
looks hot.
Encephalitis.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Or meningitis.
Oh, great.
All the itises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the
every
itises.
itis.
Okay.
I just don't think the blue one would be scarlet fever.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, probably.
Both contestants roll against their spirit combat skill. If both combatants succeed, the winner is whichever combatant rolled better. If one participant gets a special success and the other normal success, a special success is the winner. If one, et cetera, et cetera. All right, and then we're just gonna find out what goes on.
Okay.
Go for it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
that's,
shit.
that's a 0-2.
Oh, Renee.
At least it's not a 0-1.
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
that.
helpful.
That's in no way helpful.
So the only way for you to beat
Not
it is to roll a 0-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
72.
Is that a success at all, or?
Well, I have 90 in spirit combat plus 10, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is a success.
It is a success.
But it's not a
But
special
not
or
a special.
hard or.
That's a critical, actually.
Yeah. We get it.
Okay, the winner succeeds.
Critical brain fever.
Oh.
Don't you gotta have skill and treat disease?
Yes, I am. I'm happy.
You do?
You do?
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah, she's
healer,
a healer.
guys.
Yeah, but. Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, she's
Like
a healer.
it's a
I know.
like skill.
This whole
that I
time
got.
we haven't understood that because you don't speak good enough
Well,
language for us. So
That and she's been kicking ass and taking names.
Right.
Yeah, it's true.
Actually,
Just don't
I
get
am a
hurt often
healer.
enough.
That's true.
Like the
That's
first
true.
thing I did was I saved his chick.
I mean,
That's
when your
true.
llama was charging that one time, or your camel,
Yeah.
My llama. Oh yeah.
Llama.
I mean, yeah. I just wouldn't think healer with the.
I come from a people where everyone rides a thing.
Oh.
They
Not
ride
impressive.
things. I need to get a dinosaur.
Ooh,
I
what kind
command
of dinosaur?
dinosaur. I still haven't been able to use it.
Oh god.
Hey, if we're gonna get out of town to avoid Gringle, we should probably go to where the dinosaurs are, so you can get yourself a T-Rex.
Eli,
Yeah,
we're
I'll stick 'em on Gringle.
Although, are the
going to
dinosaurs
Costco to
like
get you a dinosaur.
Classic
We'll get me a
dinosaurs?
winged cow, and then we'll
Are they classic dinosaurs? Yeah. Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
fly
I mean, they correspond to the type.
Sure,
you know,
yeah.
right?
That's why I was kind of curious,
Yeah.
like,
I mean, they're called something different. Like,
and like in
Thunder
terms of
lizards.
variety, though,
yeah.
are they like, are there say, Stegosaurus-looking ones,
Mhm.
Brontosaurus
Like turd
ones?
ones.
Yes, like here in Sartar in the wilds,
Predators.
you'll have the Triceratops types, which are called Tritops. You'll have like the Ankylosaur types, which I forget what they're called. Further to the
Ankylopops.
further to the north in Balazar, you'll have like the Ankylosaurs and the
You already said
Raptors.
Ankylosaurs.
I mean, sorry, the Allosaurs.
T-Rex, Allosaurs.
Okay, so it
Raptors,
is
that kind of
the
thing.
same type
See,
of
I'll get a
and
raptor.
variety.
Oh, yeah.
It's not
Stick 'em on
just like
Gringle.
Clever
since
girl.
they're failed dragon,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
aspires. They're not all just like the one same type.
Correct.
I
Gotcha.
love that.
Just like how dragon
spiders.
newts look different, you know. I'm sorry, Renee's dying over here. So
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
she's like, "Can you please tell me if I'm still alive?"
Yeah.
All right,
Am I
so
dead?
So
Am I
sorry.
dead?
I'm so sorry.
so you
Am I
take
joining the spirit world?
so
Yeah.
you take 8 magic points of damage. So you're gonna knock off 8 magic points.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Okay.
Does that reduce you to 0?
1, 2, 3, nope. 4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8.
And
Bring it.
because I rolled a critical, you're actually gonna take hit
Uh-oh.
point damage as well. To
Oh, hit
location
points.
12,
Oh.
Location.
Torso.
Ouch.
torso. Okay.
You think it would be the head?
So you take 2 points of damage.
Okay, how would I mark that?
Just mark off the damage on the hit
Oh.
location,
Okay.
and then also reduce your hit points by that amount.
3. Okay, my hit points are.
The bottom.
Thank you. Let's see.
Yeah.
3 here also.
2.
2.
2,
1,
sir.
2. Okay.
And
Well, that's smart.
Yes, it does. So, so the rest of you can see Karya. She's meditating, and then all of a sudden, like, you know, her eyes start like fluttering really rapidly, and her breathing increases, and she starts sweating, and then actually like
And the scar on my face starts pulsating.
scar starts pulsating, and then you can actually see like blood kind of spreading subcutaneously along her collarbones. You know, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's noticing
Quick,
this?
let's put an unguent on it. All of the unguents and ointments.
You all notice it.
We all notice it.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
All right. So, do you want to try and get away, or do you want to keep fighting?
I want to keep fighting.
Well
It might
done.
be
Go.
bad.
Yeah,
you're just
that's why
wasting
we're
now.
here. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Since I'm seeing this happen and my cat can cast Spirit Screen,
Mm.
could I just have my cat cast Spirit Screen on her in general?
Sure.
Cool.
Nice.
Thanks.
What does
Do it,
Spirit
kitty.
Screen do for
It
you?
buffs,
Does it give her armor?
I thought it
Each magic point absorbs 1 point of spirit damage in spirit combat.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay. So, how many magic points
I
does
did
your
not
kitty
cast
want to
it.
put in there?
I should have.
Although you may be somewhat assuaged by the fact that my critical would have bypassed that.
Oh,
so.
would it? Okay, thanks. Yes, that actually does help. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's-
It was a silly after all.
5 points?
Great, cool, thanks.
Good.
Yeah.
Wow,
Alright.
awesome.
So let's do another round.
Yes.
Does
All
the
right.
cat have to go find her spirit or just touch her
That's why
body?
we're here.
Just be.
Okay, so the cat just like wraps around you and then sits in your lap. purring.
Aww.
Kitty.
Yeah.
All right. That's not as horrible.
Okay.
So I got a 60. How did you do?
79.
Okay. All right. And is that a regular success for you?
Yep.
That is, right? All right. That is a regular success for me as well. So a tie is where both participants succeed but achieve the same quality result. Means situation is temporarily unresolved. Okay.
Oh.
Both parties do spirit combat damage to the other. Oh no! All right. So, all right. So roll your spirit damage, spirit combat damage value.
Which is 1d6 plus 1.
Great.
Haha! Take that.
7 points to me.
Yes.
6 points
Yeah.
to you.
Boo.
Oh,
5 are blocked, right?
oh yeah.
But 5 are blocked, so you
So
take
one-
1.
One spirit damage?
Mm-hmm.
So that's to your magic points?
Magic points.
Okay.
So 1 point to the magic.
All right.
What's your magic at now?
Ouch. 3.
What happens when they hit 0?
Possession.
Do I die?
Possession.
Oh.
Possession.
Fate worse than death. Yeah.
8. All right. Great. All right, let's do another round.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna get new dice.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'll try something new.
4. All right, regular success for me.
The same.
Same for you as well.
What is up with you guys?
Yeah.
You guys.
I know that you're gonna do spirit damage, you guys.
Exile
So
them, spirit
Yeah.
damage, yeah.
Okay.
hey, nice. Damn.
Okay.
So,
And does that spirit screen have a duration, or is it just for one attack?
Oh.
It has duration. It lasts for 5 minutes.
Okay, great. So you don't take any because I rolled a 2.
Oh, okay.
aha.
Ooh, neat.
All right, so let's do another round.
Okay.
Right? I mean, if it's not both, right? It would be.
Yeah. 41. What'd you do this time? 94. That's okay. That's okay. That's 1 away from a fumble. So it's still a regular
But you
success.
still succeed, right?
Yeah, still a success.
Yeah.
Yeah, I make it, but I just.
Yeah.
Oh, why are they rolling so
I
high?
know,
Yeah,
it's
no.
bad.
It's all right.
Go,
It's all right.
all of you.
I know,
To make it
banished.
dramatic.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Roll your damage.
All right. 2.
2. I got a 4, but that's absorbed.
Yes.
And that's it for that spirit.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
How does it die? Does it fizzle? Does it explode?
Or it just goes away?
It actually turns into a
Butterfly.
sort of like a misty column that just
Oh.
rises up in the air.
Whoa, neat.
Well, you
Okay.
got rid of that
Renee,
thing.
make sure you check your spirit combat skill.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely.
Can it go up anymore? Like
Yeah, it can. It
can
can.
be
If
above
you roll
100,
a,
right?
if you roll 100, 90, if you roll a fumble, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
then, yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you've driven the spirit off, and you can see that the other spirits now kind of circle around like they're going down a drain, and they go, "Foomp," and they go down into like what looks like almost like a chimney
A chimney.
that's sticking up out of the earth.
Okay.
Right.
And so there may be an equivalent of this chimney in the mortal realm.
And maybe.
Okay. or something like that.
Grappling hooks away.
Yeah.
We're gonna go repelling.
Okay. I don't know if I should go and poke around it. I'm down to three magic points.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to come back.
Restore yourself.
You have done yeoman's work.
Yeah, seriously.
How
That's
does
awesome.
MP recover? I forget. It's every.
We can prorate it. You get everything back in 24 hours.
Yeah.
So then, how many magic points do you have? A total normally.
Normally 17.
17. So we'll divide 17 by 24. Or 24 by 17? Yes.
Yes.
24 by 17.
Don't ask
me. 24 divided
1
by
point something.
7. Yeah, it's going to be 1.4. So you get 1.5 back per hour. So, we'll say you'll get 1 and then 3. So it'll be like 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 every hour.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Until you're back at top.
All right.
Full form. All right, so Karya.
Okay.
Ouch!
Ow! Yeah, it feels like you have a really bad chest, like inflammation, like lung inflammation.
Oh gosh.
You
I've got a
know?
tea
Look,
for
so
that.
it feels internal rather than.
Got a tea for that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you need some breathe deep tea.
Probably he's startled and jumps off.
The cat's like,
Yeah.
Just jumps on me immediately, and I'm like, boo.
Yep.
We're all staring at you. I'm sure, like, ooh.
Yeah.
What
I
happened?
mean, I would
okay?
be. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll tell you all about what happened.
Okay.
Oh my God,
There's
that's
something
cool.
up there. Yeah.
Do we see the chimney thing?
Not from your vantage point.
Okay.
No, because you had to go all the way up the switchbacks.
Yeah,
To see it.
that's right.
We need to
The
head
spirits
up there.
disappeared, so we could head up there and see if we can
Yeah,
see this
let's
thing.
go.
Yeah.
Is there's like a cave entrance somewhere, or there's just...
Nothing that you can see.
Okay,
We have to head up.
I guess we gotta go up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Well, should somebody stay with you? Are you okay to need to travel, or should you stay
I
here?
don't know.
I
Should
can do
Karya
first
stay
aid
or?
stuff.
You're feeling okay, and you
Okay.
can get some healing if you want.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
And our resident healer.
You can ride your whatever it is you ride.
Seriously, guys, one of my highest skills is first aid.
Seriously, I'm glad I'm healing.
really
That
bad.
is literally my occupation.
I know.
What did you do again?
I just happen to be from Prax, which means I'm also a badass.
You're
You're a warrior
stylist, right? Is
healer.
that what you do?
Warrior healer.
Warrior stylist?
I'm seeing Kava as being like very like, "Oh, I have a Praxian friend." Like,
Ooh.
I hope
Yeah.
she
so
will
I can say all
never
this shit about
that.
Praxians.
Oh no. Oh man.
No, I feel like I basically just go through this mental exchange every time of like, I'm going to ignore that she's Praxian, so I'm going to make jokes about Praxians, and then somehow we'll get along because I'll ignore that she's Praxian. Then that's just like what goes through my head every time.
Sure.
So when she's like, Praxian, I'm like, no, what? You're not. Yeah, no, it's fine.
Oh, you're one of the good Praxians.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Exactly.
Ouch.
Is that a first aid roll then, or a treat disease roll?
Well, unless you want to use magic.
I can use magic too.
Your spirit magic heal spell would is applied just to hit locations, which is fine because she took damage to a hit location. So
Okay.
spend your 2 points and heal her 2 points. Easy peasy.
Wow, great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
also
then
I
your
have that,
HP
guys.
also recovers, or does
Yes.
not?
Your HP also.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Great, and that's also okay. Magic points and hit points.
Right. So you don't get any magic points, but you just get your hit points back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Yay.
Alright. Okay, so speaking of mounts, this trail is way too narrow and way too treacherous for any
we gotta
mount
walk
other
up,
than
man.
a donkey, basically.
Okay, so I guess we'll leave our horses down here.
Yes.
And llamas.
And llamas. And it's a furry horse. That's what it is.
It's a furry
Now,
horse with giraffe-like legs.
Really suggest leaving my llama. Well, I guess I have a battle llama, but still, like, these things prey on any living thing.
And she chased them away.
Well, no, we're not talking about those. We're talking about the brew.
Yeah.
Come now, if my battle horse can take them on, then surely your battle fluffy horse can take them on.
I'm just trying to think if there's anything we can cast to, like, I don't know.
Protect.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Do you have any protective stuff?
Because I got spirit screen. Well, it's not
But
really
that's
going to
just
help them
spirit
for that.
magic.
Could the cats guard the?
They don't, I mean, I don't think it would make sense because they
How long do earth
have
elementals
offensive
last?
abilities that are not as good as the horse's offensive abilities.
Okay.
They don't have any spells that are like protect.
That could protect.
I have a protection spell, but
I can detect enemies, and then we
I don't have
know
any
if there's
magic
anything
points left.
around.
Well, but that's the thing is we don't know how long we're gonna be gone for. We're in known enemy territory.
I feel like if we left them, if we just leave them at the edge of the hollow, like before.
Yeah,
it
but
gets
I'm just
into
saying,
all
like,
the-
if the brew came all the way down to where we were and kidnapped a priestess, then why would they not go to just the border there to be like, oh,
'Cause
great,
it's
fresh DNA?
nighttime they're sleeping.
Do they sleep?
It's the opposite for them.
I know, aren't they nocturnal?
Who knows, eh?
Oh, God.
They're chaotic
What's
that
the
way.
point
Their
of
schedules
view?
are very erratic.
What?
What's the point of you?
Why are you
Oh,
here?
point of me? Well, does anyone have chaos lore or any lore?
Yes.
Oh.
Chaos?
Chaos lore? I have area lore.
Sense
probably.
chaos.
It
Yeah.
I
has
don't
to
think
be
there is
chaos.
chaos lore.
Well, it would be like a specialty of a lore spell or
Sense
skill
chaos.
rather.
No,
sorry.
just cult lore.
Yeah, I just have
Spirit.
Celestial lore.
area. I have animal lore. Does that count? No.
No.
Cult lore?
I have
No.
cult lore and I have sense chaos.
I don't even see a place to write in something.
I'd
Yeah, I
say
don't
for
either.
Urox, you could roll cult lore since you know about chaos stuff
Okay.
as part of your cult.
Nope.
Okay.
Super nope.
Yep. No idea. No idea.
No, I hate chaos. I don't trust it. I'm not gonna like leave them. Plus, our animals can take care of themselves, but that doesn't mean that their animals are gonna be able to defend themselves.
To
Our animals can defend their animals.
I'm down with disorder. My cult is down with disorder.
disorder.
yeah, but that's not quite the same as chaos. Chaos is like inimical to all things. It's not just merely disorder. Disorder is a natural force of nature.
What do you suggest we do with the animals? then?
Yeah.
No, but I had already asked if we could cast something to just, protect them
them.
from physical things,
Just
and
the
he
vicinity.
hadn't gotten to look
Oh.
it up yet.
Oh.
Earth elementals last for 15 minutes.
Okay.
2 minutes.
If we all cast one, would it be a cumulative
Could we
effect?
stack it?
Yeah.
Isn't Earth Elemental a rune spell? Or
I
is
have a
it-
rune affinity of earth.
Do you have summon elemental?
I don't.
I don't.
Where the?
It's,
It would be
it's
under
a
your rune
rune.
magic.
It's a rune spell you would
Oh
have
no!
chosen.
I just have command dinosaur and shake earth.
Well,
I could stand guard. I could stand guard and watch the animals. I'm a slave, so I will do that, and I can shake the earth.
but
if I
then
need
what
to.
happens when you get attacked?
I'll be fine. I'm fine.
Eli, I'm concerned about you.
You shouldn't be.
You're so tiny.
I have my axe. I have my one-handed axe, and I have it's an obsidian axe. I'm good with the javelin. You've seen me fight Kappa, so I'm a little.
I am just imagining Bruce Campbell, like, come
Yeah.
on, come
Yeah,
on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I got this. You guys go up. I'll watch the animals.
Just worried about you, so.
We'll head out of here.
I could give
I'm
you
trying
one
to
of
feel
my
tough.
thingies.
I have an obsidian axe and a javelin.
I have an MP Chaos doll with your
I
name
think
on
you already
it.
gave me one.
I
I
didn't
have
give
it right here.
Did I hand it to you?
Yes, you gave
No,
it to
yes, it hasn't been handed.
I don't
out
think
Oh,
yet.
I thought it was.
No,
No, there's
only
only
have
3
three.
to give around, so
Oh,
yeah.
Hadn't they?
Oh, I'm honored. I will take it, I will wear it, and it will protect me. You all go.
Okay. But if something really bad happens, just tell the horses to run away and come find us.
Of course.
Okay.
Run, horses, run!
Run like the wind.
Run till you find the dawn.
Trained,
Oh my
I feel
God.
like they'd understand. Go home or something.
I go.
It's like Bill the Pony.
Oh, Bill. All right, come on.
All right.
Come on. I'm waiting. I'm standing guard on these. I'm watching.
All
the
right, I'm going to be rolling random encounters, so
That's fine.
prepare thyself.
We'll get the gang up the mountain.
Okay.
It is
So
good
you-
of you, Eli.
So you watch
I'm gonna
as
do.
as your companions head off and become tiny little people as they head towards the switchback trail in the failing.
Although we would like to point out, we do have 2 battle-trained animals that can help
Yeah.
Eli, right?
Okay, yes, that's
Yeah,
true.
Mine is a war horse.
Yes.
I'm more concerned about losing Eli than the horse. I mean, I can replace a horse. I can't replace Eli.
I'm like spirit bonded with my herd animal. Like,
It's fair.
Wait.
this is not
To the
just a
enemy?
llama. Jesus.
No, it's a
You
fluffy
heathens.
horse.
Oh.
I know. It's a
I mean, I
fluffy
can't
horse.
believe. No wonder you don't
Disgusting
care. It's a
Sartars.
horse.
Sartarian douchebags. Values. Different value system
You're
here.
Sartarian.
I know. I'm just saying what I mean. I hate
He's
practicing.
practiced by proxy.
I know.
Whatever.
Unfortunately, which makes me hate myself even more. So yeah.
Praxian by proxy.
So practical.
He's Proxian.
Proxian. right. All right.
Oh
yes.
boy, oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
All right.
All right.
All I'm saying is, no wonder you guys don't care about your animals. They're all fucking horses.
Wow, you're learning a lot
I
today.
care. I just care more about Eli. We're like arguing as well. You can hear.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm like,
I
she
love
cares
it.
about me? Oh.
Okay. Oh, there's a price list. All right. Anyway.
Plus, I have my hunting dog. I have my hunting dog.
Oh, I've been looking for this.
Hello,
Here
it's
it
a
is.
price list.
In no sensible location at all.
No. All right.
So Eli
And for an older edition.
is down here,
yes.
and we're up here. Is that right?
Correct. Well, actually, you're on the
Fine.
south side.
I'll be fine.
I'm very
Where?
impressed with the quality of my slate.
Here's the hollow.
That means a lot to me.
Kind of there.
I definitely,
and you guys gotta get there.
Oh, okay.
You're getting your money's worth.
Oh yeah,
Is what
I
we're
got
saying.
extra bang for my buck. is
Yeah,
what I'm
that's right.
feeling.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
thought you were just gonna be like a guide, like, oh, where is this city? No,
No.
No.
but
I can do a lot of different things. I'm skilled.
Okay.
You can command dinosaurs. I can speak for peace.
That's right.
We've got
Good. I
some
have a
rapport
hunting
there.
dog. I can shake the earth when I want to.
You have a dog?
I have a
Oh
hunting
yeah, I
dog.
totally have a Praxian
forgot
hound
about
that's
your dog.
been here this whole time.
Oh yeah, you guys both have dogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dogs,
And
cats.
the dog's like, oh.
The dog's are here.
My Praxian
forgot me.
hound can stay with you
Alright.
to help, like,
Yeah.
sense.
Yes, he's
scan.
cool with me.
Oh yeah.
See if
And I
I
have my
You guys
regular-
have been walking by foot together this whole time.
Same with my hunting dog. Yeah, our dogs are friends.
Actually, I think we established that you and I kind of got along. It's like, oh, the dogs
Yeah,
are
the
playing.
dogs are
I feel like the
Oh.
cats this whole time have been making snide jokes about your dogs.
Probably. They deserve it. They're totally dum-dums.
You can't even talk. Look at these.
They're just dum-dums because they're dogs compared to kitty cats.
Alright. Oh, okay.
What are you checking?
Just
Random
looking at
encounters.
something. Don't worry about it.
So I'm worried.
All right. So let's see.
Everything's totally fine. Totally
Yeah,
fine.
anytime it gets really quiet, then I'm like, oh, great.
Did you have a kneecap that you favor, or?
My right one.
A kneecap that you favor. All right. So yeah. Let's see here. So the rest of you walk up the 22 turn trail.
How long does it take, by the way?
So by the time you get to the top, the sun has set, but there's still ambient twilight.
So it's been a couple hours?
Yeah, about an hour. Let's say
Yeah, how many hours?
an hour.
An hour, okay.
So you get a point.
I got a
Guys,
point.
we have to kill something
That
before
makes a
midnight.
difference,
Yes,
actually.
it does.
Or I'm gonna have to just slaughter like a cow. I mean,
Don't
All
worry.
right. Well, as you emerge,
Cow of chaos.
what's our marching order here? Who's walking in?
Maybe who's got the highest scan goes in the front,
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
which
Not it.
is
That is.
mine's a hot 37.
50.
Scam?
Mm-hmm.
It's a mirror perception.
Not it.
Although Kari, I guess, was also
Oh.
up here already, so
True. But I'm just saying you have to go single file up this trail. So who's first?
Probably me.
Yeah.
Yes.
So me, you. That.
no,
or
Hen will be in the middle.
Okay.
We all know
He's
Hen's role
Maybe
in
Hen
our
should stay
the
with
Hobbit.
me.
Too late. Hen's just like,
Then
He's
go
a
back
halfling.
down.
He's like a halfling.
yeah, Hen's just sort of been like shaking his head, like, why am I going along with this? But okay, whatever.
You're here to appraise what we find
You
in the
want to
caves.
find
That's
treasure,
fair.
man.
Yeah, remember you got to make it good with Gringle so you can
Yeah.
find some relics here.
Yeah.
No one else has the eye for that.
No, it's true.
It's true. I do have a
I'm just gonna tell you straight up, there is something
Not
here that you could find
terrible
that could
appraise.
make it okay with Gringle.
Okay.
So
Kaba just like shiny things,
Little
so if it's
meta
shiny, she'll pick it up. She's
information
like, bones shiny, good.
No,
Karia
I
wants
protect
to
Hen.
I don't want anything
his
to weigh me
friend.
into this world.
Oh, right.
I'm learning
Very
our
noble of you,
ability.
Kari.
Turtling.
Hjortling.
And his
Well, I
friend.
respect you.
Hjortling, that's right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. And we both love death. It's
Right,
cool.
we both hang out like on the outskirts of town. So
Yeah.
whatever you want, I think is good by me.
Cool. Same here.
I love that you guys are forming these bonds of friendship. All right, time to tear them apart. So
And that's why
This
you're
isn't
here.
college.
That's why you're here.
that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
To rend those friendships.
Yes.
Yes.
Destroy all of the stuff we've been
I'm
building
the
up for
render.
weeks. Good
All right.
job.
Oh, by the way, I found a champagne-colored D10. Did
That's
somebody?
mine.
You grabbed it?
I got it.
I found it on the floor.
Thank
All right,
you.
all right.
I've been missing.
I found it.
Champagne game science stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thanks, Steve.
I'm kind of thinking about branching out to some things.
Champagne wishes and game science dreams. All right, so
Also, I have a couple new dice in my
OMG.
let's get a scan roll from.
We should make a soundboard with all of it.
There are apps
Yeah.
for that. We could do that pretty easily.
Yeah.
Soon you won't need me at all. You just
I know,
randomly
just-
punch the soundboard.
I have a problem.
An esoteric order.
Soundboard.
That's a 95.
Yeah.
I believe a
No.
fumble is a 96.
Oh, that's good. If it's
I
close.
believe.
do I check it on a non-fumble?
No, you would not check
But if
it
it's a
on
fumble, I check
fumble.
it.
This is why we
I
play.
get hit in the head with a falling.
And also,
Oh,
did
no.
you say you had a sense chaos
I do.
skill, or is
I
it a
do.
spell?
No, it's a skill.
A skill. All right, well, roll that too.
All right.
Where is that?
Oh,
there it is.
Magic.
It's part of being whatever it is I am.
Mm-hmm.
I unfortunately don't make that either.
It's a
but no
thing
fumble.
that I do.
But not in this instance. I should impassion some of these rolls. I feel.
Yeah.
Oh, you did not make it, you say?
I did not.
Okay.
And not a fumble, but I did not.
Alrighty.
In the name of Storble, I sense you. Just but I'll just bluff it anyway. I do sense you. I do. You're
Actually, you know what?
ugly.
Considering the circumstances, I'm going to allow a slight retcon.
Oh, okay.
And you can go ahead and do a rune impassionment if you
Okay.
want, or if you have like a hate chaos or
I
anything like
do.
that. So it's up to you.
No, I
Even
don't.
I'm
I don't
bigger.
have
You don't.
hate chaos.
You don't have hate
But
chaos.
I do have
Yeah.
Pretty small.
devotion
Yeah, 9
to
and 8.
Stormbolt.
I like we're tiny.
The two men of the group are like.
If that counts.
I did not roll
Wait,
well
I
hold
do
on.
on
have
air jam.
devotion
No,
to Stormbolt.
me neither.
Which
Yeah.
is sort of
Oh,
like hate
okay.
chaos,
That's so
right?
good.
They go. I
I
could
think
have
both does,
chosen.
and I
It
actually
was
rolled the-
whatever. I forget why, but I was allowed to choose
you know,
either
the
hate
metric
chaos or
for
devotion
being able
Stormbolt.
to
And I
reroll,
chose
and we
devotion
just
Stormbolt
didn't.
because we
Yeah.
talked about this, and it sort of
I thought I
encompassed
busted my
pain
con,
chaos
so-
a little bit
Yeah.
anyway.
Okay.
And so that's why I chose that.
Yeah.
one. So
Oh.
yeah,
Tiny
it's not as
Bruce
strong
Campbell.
as hate
Yeah. What
chaos,
more do you
but
want?
it's
Nothing.
Oh.
literally
I'm happy.
incorporated into
Yeah.
devotion, right?
Okay,
It's
hold
like
on. I'm getting a lot of.
generally
I'm getting a lot of crosstalk. You're saying devotion.
I'm saying
Stormbolt.
devotion Stormbolt incorporates hate chaos to a lesser degree.
Okay, right. Yes, I would say so. So you can do devotion Stormbolt,
Uh-oh.
or
His mind.
Divorce Stormbolt.
you brought it up
No
first.
crosstalk. The crosstalk. I want a divorce.
or rune of your choice.
So I should probably roll whatever's highest, correct?
Yes, although also have to be a rune associated with Stormbolt, of course.
Well, so my death rune, does that
Yeah, I believe so.
I would
That's
imagine.
at an
yeah.
84, and since that's what I'm going to be doing to these sun bitches.
Oh, here. Let's see. Death. Separation, ascetic, endings, denial, ruthless. Probably Stormbolt.
Yeah.
Yeah, ruthless. That sounds
Martin
good.
Gore. Sure.
I rolled a 16 on an 84.
Oh, okay, that's a special success.
That's what I was doing wrong.
Yes, exactly. All right, so you made that, and on a special success.
You
Let's
feel
see
extra
here.
deathy.
Yes, right. Well, it was a plus 20 for a regular success. We know that much. Why don't you just go ahead and roll your sense chaos with a plus 20, and if you fail, then we can see if it's within the margin
Not
of
a
the
plus
special.
40.
Right, exactly.
Plus 40.
Oh, here we go. Becoming inspired. Special success plus 30. Plus 30.
I roll a 10 out of 60 then.
Aha. All right. So
Wow.
that's also a special success.
Hooray.
So be sure and
Jeez.
check your
Holy
death
shit.
rune and your
Sense
sense
chaos.
chaos.
Nice. Wow.
Ah.
Turn that around.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing right. I needed to be impassioned.
That's
fine.
right.
It's right.
The dice don't respect poor play.
That's true.
So you reach the top of the switchback trail. Darkness is gathering, as I say. And
Do you have torches with you? You guys have torches you're
I
carrying?
have a few.
anybody have anything?
I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's a full red moon, right?
It is a full
I don't
red
know that
moon.
we
yeah.
You're about to go
Some
into
light.
caves.
There's also
I
that.
feel like we don't want to
Yeah.
use them yet until we have to, so that the things don't know we're coming.
I know I definitely have to. I've traveled all the way from Prax to have not
Yeah.
brought a torch would be
Dumb.
like I would be dead by now.
I think based on
And
the
he would have
rolls
run off.
that
Yeah,
we're
I
just,
would've gone
they
away.
probably know we're coming.
Under cover of darkness.
All right, so
I also suggest, if we can see by the light of the moon, then
Yes.
saving them for the
Yes.
caves.
yes, so the moon is casting its red light over the
That's cool.
landscape, and as darkness,
Which means our night vision is amazing.
Yeah.
hell
It must
yeah.
be really
it's like
crisp.
infrared.
That's right.
So as darkness is gathering, the moon is lighting things up. You can sense a tremendous amount of chaos coming from this chimney-like stack.
Ooh, there it is.
There,
Right?
yep.
All right, but you also, like as you're looking at that, your head kind of, like an animal, like a predator that just caught a scent. You see something off in the distance, sort of loping along with a sort of loping gait.
Creepy.
All right,
Toward us.
sort of
Perpendicular.
Yeah. Perpendicular to you. It looks like it's man-sized. It's bipedal.
No, that's not good. And it's loping on all
And
fours.
it's just it's loping to
Like a Bigfoot.
like a Bigfoot walk.
Like a Verville.
Like a
Like a
troll.
werewolf.
Like a brew.
Like a brew.
Trolls don't see very well in the dark, guys. They only hear really well.
His voice was
Somebody told me that. Somebody told me that
I
once.
heard it. It must be true.
I heard it from a guy who looks really a lot like Jeff Goldblum.
What you can see in the moonlight is that it has a very strange head. Its head is
man.
very large and bulbous.
No.
Is it an octopus?
Well, you failed your scan roll, so
But I succeeded with a special, my sense chaos roll. And if it's a chaos creature,
okay, it was a special. Fine. Well, I'll just say that you are positive this is a chaos creature, possibly a octopus.
Oh, I'm missing it.
Well,
I'm missing
if he's
it.
running, wouldn't it be more? No, sorry, I can't think upon it.
I'm gonna tell.
Oh. What?
Octopus?
Yeah, you see, that just doesn't really work that well.
Octopus.
Octopus?
A loptopus?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't really work.
I shall alert everyone to the fact that here is a creature right here, chaos creature. We should kill it immediately. We must kill it.
missing the walk.
Don't worry, we'll get to you.
A octopus you want, huh?
Yeah, no, I'll give you.
7 octopi approach you.
It turns out you're sitting on their nest.
Ah, gross eggs.
Oh God. Yeah. So you see it. So the rest of you hear this. Well, those of you who are there hear this shout. Octopus.
A shout from who? Do they announce themselves?
No, from,
No,
oh, that would be hilarious. Everything they say is octopus.
oh, they're Pokemon.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. What can I get you? Octopus.
That would make my book.
I want that noise on the soundboard.
Alright.
I would like to
Chaos
shoot at
abomination.
it.
Yep.
You would like to shoot at
Yeah,
it?
it's coming at us, basically.
No, it's like you're here and it's kind of just crossing your path.
We're looking at it run in profile, like a shooting gallery.
Yeah,
I want to kill it.
of course.
Oh.
So we're gonna go kill it.
You know,
All
doesn't
right.
have a skull
Do you have
in
the
that, right?
weapons
You know, it doesn't have
Sure.
a skull.
stats?
It doesn't. Eli, you're not
Because
even a voice on the
I have a
ring.
stat
There's no
stuff, but I never
skull.
looked up
It's
the...
just an anime grandpa saying to you, it doesn't have a skull.
There's like the flashback.
Right.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. I must kill it for my god.
Oh, but it has a
anyway.
beak.
You know, little Kawa-un, octopuses don't have
Who else, companions, would like my other Edie the Dog?
One of those
Definitely
two.
hend.
You can do anything.
Will you
Have to stay in the back.
Will
You
you
need
read
protection.
again what the impeded dolls do? What the
Do they have
impede chaos
protection?
does?
I spend a real.
Minus 20 to be hit by one
Yeah.
a chaos creature. So
I mean,
Dude, your defense
I
is
feel like we should give it to Karia, so that she doesn't get killed.
Okay, to be,
so that she doesn't get killed.
What's your big
That's a good
clear?
reason.
I can just cast impede chaos, or I have to roll it.
Actually, I'm at full
When I-
HP.
if I
I have
cast
just
it.
very few magic
You would have
How
to.
many hit
If you're
points do
not
you have?
using your thing, you'd have to roll
13.
it.
Okay.
Okay, so we have the same number of hit
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
But I think I probably have more armor.
Do you? Champions, I must ready my bow. Decide amongst yourselves.
Yes. So they're still coming up the trail anyway. So you are readying your bow.
Yes, I
Okay.
am.
I'll give
You
my-
are pulling back on the
This
string.
is too
give
far
you
away
that
for me to
fetish.
hit him with a weapon.
Oh, okay.
So I'm about to determine here.
Oh, because if I can hit him with a bladed weapon, I will totally do that.
Oh no, I mean he's out of melee range for sure. He is 80 meters away.
What can I use for that?
It's a he?
Well, it. Oh, it's a he, baby.
I have a,
All
a
chaos
composite bow, a
creatures are
javelin,
used.
and a sling.
They're all mutants.
Yep.
Composite bow?
Composite bow has a range of 100, so
Great.
easy.
Shoot that motherfucker.
Easily done.
Can I try to impassion with my love of Stormbolt? Whatever.
Oh, of course.
Devotion.
Devotion is
Ooh.
Yes. Yes.
I got a 14
And
out
then
of 60.
60. Not quite a special success.
Almost.
2 points away.
Close.
So that's a plus 20 to your bow.
Composite bow. 32 out of 75.
Okay. All right. So you send an arrow flying. Please to give me a hit location and damage roll,
Does
please.
it just sound like something stuck in a bowl of jelly?
There's like this jet of ink that just shoots out.
That just reminded me, Jade, of a 1920s recipe. Camembert in aspic.
Yeah. Why would you do such
Why
a thing?
would you
She's such
do
a
that?
cheese.
Apparently it's because powdered gelatin had just been invented.
You know,
So they wanted to put
Right.
everything in aspic.
I was looking. I mean, that was a thing that pervaded all the way into like the 50s and 60s.
Oh yeah,
yes.
yeah.
All of the salads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. But this is
Yeah.
supposed to be pretty
no.
good. Camembert and aspic. It looks disgusting though. It's
But
like this.
it
It's like
sounds
this
disgusting.
brown, blob, and then the camembert's inside of it.
And you cut it in like little slice and eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Cheese
guess
is
now
good,
the
but-
French.
Why would you put a bunch of jello around your beautiful cheese?
It's like
the
ask
new
me what they do
hotness.
to their pate too.
It's not even like a jam, so it's not
Just
even
kind
like...
of to just make
Oh,
it
no.
last.
right leg.
Okay.
And damage, what do I roll for damage?
Right tentacle or?
Right bipedal leggy
Yeah,
thingy.
that's a good question. Damage is D8 plus 1.
Neat. Oh, I don't have any D8s. Oh, fuck.
God damn it, no!
Shit, I knew I was missing that leg.
Okay.
Just when you think that you know what all the best is.
I know. It's like, oh. Keep you on your toes.
Plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
A4.
A4?
A4.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow, monster stat block. Way to not give me hit locations.
Oh, good job.
It's humanoid, right? It's
Which
probably
Yeah.
similar
Tweaks of this.
to.
Yeah, except I have to break out the hit location hit points now.
Oh
You need
yeah.
a new tab.
Please bear with me. What did you roll for damage?
4.
4, and you hit the left leg, you said?
Right, I rolled a 3, which on this says right leg on this thing.
Right leg, okay.
I mean, I rolled a 3, so if that's something different on your
No, it's the same.
bipedal octopod. then-
It's the same. All right, so
And I scream at it.
all right, so you so you send the arrow flying. It hits its leg, and it just kind of goes boing and like bounces off.
It's got a rubbery hide.
But that's enough to get its attention. So it,
Oh.
So I just come at me, bro, for the love of Stormbolt. And I'm gonna
so it gives this weird sort of blubbering cry and starts running towards you.
I know. I think you just have to think of like Dr. Zoidberg.
He doesn't walk the fast
Yeah.
anyway. Pretty much walk the squid.
Why not Zoidberg?
Could I try to hit it? I guess.
Yeah. You want to staff sling it?
Walk
Yeah.
lobster.
and I'm checking.
Whoa, I made it by 2.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay, so roll your damage.
Sorry, that's the other one I'll do.
Walk
0 means
lobster.
10.
Oh, never mind.
Wait, what's your damage on a staff sling?
1d10.
1d10. Wow, staff slings are pretty good. What's the range on that bad boy?
Oh,
Did you get that?
I wrote the number 8, and I.
That doesn't seem right. I wrote the letter
Carling.
G.
It meant something. I'm not sure what.
Something else.
Sounds like a crossover from RuneQuest.
By the way, while she is firing, I am having my cat cast Strength and Blade Sharp on me.
Okay, sure.
Ooh.
Staff sling range is actually 100.
Oh.
100. Yeah, d10 damage. That's pretty good. All right, so you made your roll. So yeah, go ahead and roll. You rolled 10 for damage. So roll d20 for hit location, please.
Okay. Let's see. Oop. 11. So that would be that torso, right?
Abdomen.
Oh, abdomen, yes.
Abdomen. Even better.
Get her right in
In the guts.
In the gut,
Ooh.
yeah.
Ouch.
Squiddy
Good.
guts.
And it's a belly button.
Everything.
All right, so
Yeah.
so it starts so it starts running.
Yeah. You're right.
It's carried within a womb.
Oh God.
I know.
It's really disturbing.
Can we see its eyeballs?
Oh man.
It's disturbing. I am disturbed.
Okay.
I can't tell you how
I
badly I want
see.
to kill this thing.
Right. Okay. Very good.
I'll
very
let you
good.
try.
All right.
You're doing a great job.
Thank
Keep it up.
you. Thank
Keep
you.
it up, man.
Thank you. Multi-volume references.
Just 2 more weeks of this.
No.
You all beat it, you all win, you all go home. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You killed the Pokemon.
Congratulations, you killed chaos. All right, on to the next one.
Orders.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
No, that would be if we were playing Hero Quest. Oh.
No.
It's very narrative. Is the
Yeah,
joke.
well.
So
True.
yeah.
Thank you for explaining the joke.
Yeah.
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 That helped.
They made it funny.
Oh. Casting a little light on that shade.
Exactly. All right. Well, so you hit it in the abdomen, and it kind of doubles. It stops in its tracks and it doubles up.
Oh, okay.
It's like you knocked the wind out of it, maybe.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see if
Didn't penetrate any skin or.
additional
Yeah. Let me.
thing here.
Oh, good. So it's bent over, so when I go to behead it, it's in the perfect position.
Yeah. Oh. All right. What are our other two folks doing here?
I protect Hand.
Stand back, Hand. And you thrust the
Like,
protective hand
okay.
out and knock him off the cliff.
Which of you ended up with the...
I'm in the back because I was protecting Hand.
Yeah.
What? No, which of you ended up with the doll?
Hand.
Those
Oh. Yeah.
Are you
No, so you guys
sure
have not
about that?
decided. One of
Well,
you
no,
needs-
I gave mine to Karia.
Okay.
Well, that's all of them because Eli.
Oh,
Kaba.
you have one.
Kari.
Okay, so yeah,
Yay.
Karia's got the other one. Because I'm just standing against like the cliff face, like because I'm guessing there's like a cliff face on one side, and like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
a
You have a
precipice on the
slide.
other
Just
side.
Imagine
Yep.
you like shaking a little bit like a small dog.
I'm not afraid of creatures of chaos.
No.
I don't have that
I just meant
passion.
combat.
I'm not afraid of combat. I've got
All
the
evidence
human
to the
thresher machine over here. Between me and the Walktopus or the Cephalojog, who knows?
You brought it.
And he's back.
Very good.
Full table clap.
How long were you sitting on that?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
You know, it was brewing. So Hen just sort of leans against the cliff and lights up a cigarette or something. I don't know.
Smoking a pipe,
Yeah.
Oh god.
waiting to get that treasure.
All right. Well, speaking of the human threshing machine, so you are running towards the
Oh,
octopus.
yes. And I have strength, and I have 5 points of blade sharp, and I have my dagger axe fucking thing out.
5 points of blade sharp, you say? Okay.
Yes.
All right. So so you're running in. Let's see here. What's your strike rank normally?
Well, I have a question for you. I have
Yes.
this thing written down that strike rank 12 when I cast strength, and I don't know if I wrote that down correctly or not.
Strength plus 3. Is that a rune magic?
No, it is a...
Spirit
But, like,
magic?
it's not on here, so I don't know why I wrote it down.
Okay.
It's a spirit magic.
Alrighty. Un momento.
Maybe it was situational for like a particular combat.
I don't think so, because I wrote it with my spells writings.
Okay, so each point of this spell adds 8 points of strength to the target for the spell's duration.
Oh,
Wow.
I didn't realize I could double cast it.
Ooh.
Well, it costs 2 points to cast.
Yes, but
But 8 points of strength?
if I can multi-stack it, then...
Oh.
Yeah.
Doesn't say you can't, right?
Doesn't say you can't. This increases melee combat damage by 1 step on the damage bonus table. Doesn't say anything about strike rank 12, so
Okay, then
that's
never
been
mind.
a weird little.
Well,
Maybe that's just my strike
maybe
rank in
increasing your
general.
strength increases your strength strike rank.
Oh
wait, no, there is no
that's
strength
based
size
off
rank.
of dex and
Then
size.
size, yeah.
So,
Never mind.
Yeah.
So for each time that I cast it, does it go up another... Like if I cast it twice, does it go from
Yep.
D2, 2d6 to 3d6? I would cast multiple.
Okay.
Awesome.
Although
This octopus is going down.
Apparently.
Cephalojog.
I mean, if it seems
Cephalojog,
necessary,
yes.
I guess I they don't have to.
Well,
But
no, I was just gonna ask, does this only last for this one encounter, though?
it is a durational.
So it's like
It
5
is.
minutes.
Something like that, yeah.
So if we run into another one,
But I have
Immediately
many. This
after.
cat has like 20 magic points. So it's
Wow.
not that hard to get. That
Yeah.
cat can make much magic.
Wow, it's a magic cat.
It's a very magic cat. So I will change it to. I mean, maybe that's overkill. Fuck it. I'm gonna do double strength and 3 points of blade sharp. Cool.
Double strength. All right, so yeah, that would be 3d6. And
Wow.
all right, so you're running in.
Yes.
So what is your strike rank, Emily?
I don't know. What is it?
what's your size strike rank?
1,
And then your deck strike rank?
3.
And what weapon are you using?
My
Dagger X.
Dagger X, which is a 0, I think.
It's a 1.
Is it a 1?
I have it too, so it's...
Yes.
So that's 5.
Yes.
All right, you're running at the Woctopus. The Woctopus is running at you. So I'm going to say that actually, in terms of movement increases from to strike ranks, it's going to cancel out since you're moving at each other, right? And so you're not casting anything at this point. So I think you do. Yes, you do get to go first.
Woohoo!
All right.
Cut it in half.
All right, make it happen, Captain.
I rolled a 14 out of 100. Does its head come off?
So that's
We'll
a
find out. That is a special. And
So-
is it a slashing or an impaling weapon that we're dealing with
I think
here?
the
Dagger
Dagger
X
X is a
is
slashing.
Flashing.
Okay. Very good.
hit location.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Hit location, please.
Oh, god damn.
Ooh, looks like a 5.
Do I need to reroll because it popped out, or is it okay?
No, it's one.
Left leg.
Yeah.
Left leg.
Fucking
Left
legs every
tentacle.
time.
Well, there's
Okay.
plenty
I
of
just want
them.
to cut
so-
the damn head off.
And
to choose from.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna. So what's your damage normally on a dagger axe?
Wow.
Well, sir.
It's a 3d6 plus the 3d6.
Right. We're not counting damage bonus just yet.
Okay.
Wow.
3d6 normally.
Yes.
So you're gonna double that amount. So you're gonna roll 6d6 plus your 3d6. So we're into Pendragon damage territory here.
96.
96.
Do you need 76s?
No, I have a bunch.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
that's
So 96s I'm rolling.
That's one
Yep.
above a desk
Plus,
Yeah.
plus I'm gonna add
It
3
is.
points of damage. at the-
That's a Frisian Destrier,
Yeah.
actually.
So,
yeah.
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 Damn.
3, 6, 9.
Let's do this. Yeah.
All the death.
Wow.
A million.
I see a lot of dots.
A million.
Wow.
So that's 10, 20, 30, 8.
Jeez.
Plus 3 points from the blade sharp.
Oh yes, let's not forget that.
So really,
41.
the number of damage really just counts how high up on the leg you cut off. So this is
Yeah.
basically like right where it meets the pelvis.
Yeah.
I go for the leg and I just end up cutting it in half.
It's like cutting the
Yeah.
thigh off a chicken, you know?
Yeah,
Just
just-
find that little point between the ball joint and the pelvis and
There you
comes
go.
right off.
Well, you into that rock lizard too, like with the tail.
Yeah.
Right
So
at
with
the
the,
pelvis.
Mm-hmm.
with the little spiral
Oh,
of the
that's right.
dismembered.
You got the cloaca.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the death.
That's a cloaca.
Gross.
Yeah.
I forgot about the cloaca.
How could you forget?
So is
I
this kind of
know.
like one of those like Japanese samurai things where they're both running at each other, and
Yep.
like, swing,
Yeah.
and they cross over?
Yeah, I'm picturing like a golf club style swing and just the
Oh
leg
my
going.
God.
And then like copious arterial spray
Yeah.
things falling over.
Love it.
Does it cry as it goes down?
Oh yes.
Oh. Oh no.
However, as it's going down, it releases a cloud.
Fucker.
Yeah, basically.
Oh.
Like aerosol ink.
Aerosol ink.
Yeah.
Mm,
What color?
Oh.
black.
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 It could. Hello, the moon is black. Who knows? It could
Well,
be like
It's red right now.
turquoise ink.
Yeah, it is
What's that?
turquoise.
The moon's red right now, so
Whatever.
everything's sort of washed out of color.
Purple indigo.
Most things look black right now.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Does it?
What is your
um,
con? What is your
My
con?
con is 14.
All right. So 14 against a 12 is 40. Okay, so you inhale some of this.
Oh, good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Everybody stay away from the cephalojog.
So, so the rest of you see all the, well, the three of you see all this, and then, you know, of course it's the usual like, wow, yay, go Kappa, and then she just like falls to her knees and she's coughing, and then falls to all fours and she's just coughing horribly, like blood's actually plucking her lips.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
So we're gonna leave off on that cliffhanger up on top of the cliffs, and we're gonna have a little cliffhanger down in the Vale. As Eli, you are watching the cliff sides grow darker and darker, and the snake pipe hollow itself is coming under this blanket of shadow, and but you're just kind of petting the snout of one of your horses maybe, and just checking in on it, and you don't see coming through the tall grass a creeping hand, a disembodied hand. Walking towards you.
How big is this hand?
Good question.
I was wondering that too. I was like, what?
Is it a cat-sized hand?
Is it a hairy
Is
hand?
it a baby hand?
Does it have claws?
Is it like Thing from Addams Family?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
It's towing like a FedEx,
Is it
wagon
like,
right behind it. Just,
Yeah, something.
This one little.
yeah.
Yeah, a little
Does it have a
finger.
wedding ring on it?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions. Is it tattooed?
Are the
it
fingernails painted?
Right.
Are
Are
they
they
trimmed?
clean?
Actually, it's a clawed hand.
Clawed. Yeah, it's
Clawed
claws.
hand.
Okay.
And strangely enough, it does not have a size, but I don't think this is normal hand sized.
It's just a hand?
Because it has its own like hit location chart.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Like you have to roll to see which finger gets hit. So
So maybe like dog size?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Wolf.
dog
Or
sized.
sheep-
Yeah, it's like a
sheep
dog
size.
sized hand. Yeah.
Did my dogs start going crazy?
Your dogs do start barking. Yes.
And I look.
Thank God for
All
that.
right. Yeah. So
see.
yeah. So you turn around and then freeze frame.
Yeah.
Hand in the foreground, you in the background.
All right.
All right. So Kappa has been poisoned, and Eli is facing off against this horrible clawed hand.
That's where we're ending?
That's where we're ending.
I can't take the suspense for a whole week.
Well,
I know. So yeah, we'll pick it up next week, and hopefully also wrap it up in time to do some sacred time as well.
yeah.
Unfortunately, Hand will not be.
Yeah, it's not like I'll really be
Oh.
contributing to any combat next week anyway.
I mean,
True.
but like you've procured some.
At least this ensures that I survive.
That is true.
But I can give you permission, as with Victor Tundra, if it's emotionally resonant, to have his head turned around 360 degrees by the big bad.
Right.
Sometimes it really is necessary.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true.
Then who will acquire the treasure?
You guys will.
We don't know what to look for. Kappa just picks up anything shiny and bony.
I only have an evaluate of 43. It's
If
not
you want to
like
leave Hand's character sheet here, and then I can.
What's the evaluate? Where is that?
it's under knowledge skills, I believe.
Yeah, I've got a hot 20.
Yeah. So,
I don't think I have any problem with
with the way that I roll, I mean, you've probably got a better evaluate skill than I do.
Please.
It can't be constant self-deprecation shit.
Yeah, I know. It's tiresome.
Oh, come on, the puns make up for it, right?
Well, yeah, you did get a lot of credit for Cephalodog.
Cephalojug was incredible.
Good game, everybody.
Yeah, very good.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna miss running this in spite of all the challenges it's presenting to me.
Well, you'll
So.
be able to run it.
But we'll come back to it.
Awesome. We look forward
It'll be less
to
stressful.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, yeah, like, honestly, in that moment, I don't think I was ever as keenly aware of, like, fuck, you have so much flipping you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The flipping.